Isn't that crazy?
Airwalks that like the toe was like 2 different colors, one side, the right and left side. I had to spray paint them.
Yeah, it was messing with you. I said that was messing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needed to be a solid color.
Yeah.
It was a good dude. Airwalk was making really good shoes at that time.
Yeah, the shoes were good, but the colors were fucking like in every single colorway were like.
Yeah, it was definitely
side split.
They were trying to be ahead of the game.
We're talking shoes here, people.
Yes.
And you know there's going to be some shoe talk going on here. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? 9 Club Live. Let me get this chat going back up here again, bro. I was messing with it. Okay. Dude, Mike Carroll is in the building, dude. Thank you so much for coming by and kicking it with us, dude.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for hitting me up, Duran.
You already know.
Hey, we got some fun stuff planned today, dude.
Yeah.
Because I got to tell you something, man. I told you this before, but I just want everybody out there to know as well. But like, I started skating in 91. And I've probably told you this, but I fan out on you all the time, dude.
Tell me more.
What? See? I started skating in 91. Blind Video This was my first video. And then came Questionable. And that was like pretty much my second video. And that was like my holy grail, right? And so your part especially stood out to me. And then after that, it was virtual reality. And virtual reality was just like crazy. And the music in those videos were like, I don't even know how to like that. I mean, it was such a turning point.
The soundtrack to both of those videos are amazing, definitely. And I learned new music through those videos as well.
Yeah.
How important do you think music is to videos, Mike?
I mean, music is just as important as the skating.
I agree.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, I think I used to always, or not used to, but I would say I want to use this song at least because if they're going to hate my skating, I want them to at least enjoy the song.
Hey, that's some good tactics right there. That's good tactics. I should have used that tactic, dude. I could have prolonged my career a little bit. No, I think Ty did a good job picking music and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, did you picked all your own like the one question I have, and we'll maybe get into virtual reality. We're definitely going to watch Questionable, but you know, the second song in your virtual reality part was, or no, this might have been Questionable. I'm confused now. Hieroglyphics.
The second, yeah, that was Questionable.
That was
pop your head.
Did you pick that one? And did you just like that
that
verse?
Part of, that part of the song, like just because I think the way the beat switched up.
Oh, so good.
You know, it sounded like some old 80s. It always reminded me of some 80s song. I'll try to figure it out.
Dude, so good.
But yeah, it just was always so sick sounding. And then the version we had before that, we had Tribe Called Quest, Bugging Out.
There was 2 versions.
Yeah, so if you play the Bugging Out to that,
the second song,
it kind of matches up.
No way.
Yeah,
Bugging Out.
Yeah,
That's
if you
sick.
lower the volume on the Hyro song.
Damn,
That's pretty
You can
sick.
see
I gotta write
how
that down
Bugging
because
Out.
I'm gonna do that later. We can't play the music here.
Unfortunately.
Bugging Out.
Tribe.
I'm gonna do that, dude. It's like when you
It was a very last minute switch.
it's like listening to The Wizard of Oz with a Led Zeppelin
Oh,
playing
going
or something.
backwards.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a whole different thing. We're gonna have a whole. You're changing my reality right now, bro. Tribe hit Bugging Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I love Bugging Out, but
Yeah.
I'm stoked that we made that last minute switch.
I think it was meant to be that way, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. We'll get into a lot of stuff too because like I mean we could sit here for 4 hours and watch all your video parts because I mean not only in virtual reality was the best line ever filmed in my opinion at the tennis court, shout out Jacob Rosenberg, but also in Modus Operandi.
That's one of your favorite lines. I thought the one at was it the courthouse?
The courthouse.
Yeah.
Or the library.
The
Was it
library, excuse me.
Oh.
in Modus.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what is that, a cello or something? What is that thing? But
I must have been killing Ty with like sending him all the songs that I wanted to use for Modus. Like I was sending him some like techno Biggie songs and like some because I think whatchamacallit had just come out. Why am I spacing where you can download all the music? Napster.
Napster.
Yeah. So like I was just like like on one, just like had all
Nice
these
big
crazy like techno remixes. I'm like, let's use this one. Let's
Right.
use this one. I don't know.
And that's where you can find them, all those crazy remixes.
Yeah, I mean, and we used to rave back in the day, so I used to be super psyched on techno.
We used to rave back in the day.
No, but I was always be super into that kind of music, but you'd only hear it there. But and you're not gonna go buy that shit,
Right.
you know. And so, when all the free music started coming out, you get introduced to a whole
Bunch of different mixes.
Yeah.
We gotta watch just this line. This is one. I mean, how many tries did it take you? This is one of the best lines ever filmed too.
That's what they say.
Look at this. 180 over no push, switch front big, bam. Come on, dude. Hard flip off the thing. How many tries? What are we talking? Do
The
you
hard
remember?
flip was first try.
Okay.
Because I couldn't. The problem was the 180, and then having enough speed for the switch big spin.
Because you didn't want to push, obviously. For the switch
Yeah,
big.
I mean, and plus you don't really. I can't. I don't move that fast. Like I'm not a quick. I'm not one of those quick twitch skaters that can move really quick, and so it was. Yeah, that was the hardest part. Was having enough speed, and I think I landed like 1 or 2 times the switch big spin, but really shitty. Where I was rolling to the end.
Oh, okay.
Because
you landed that perfect, even with just a little bit of a pivot too. I love that.
And then like it wasn't that too much of a pivot.
No, but it was like perfect. Like I love that. That's my definition of the most perfect switch from big spin, because I don't like it when it's landed like just that little bit of pivot.
Yeah,
it makes the trick look. And I'm not just talking about yours. I'm talking about just in general. That, oh my God.
Yeah.
Then you're able to get a push in there.
Yeah.
Like just real quick, in order to kind of facilitate the line.
Did I push?
You did a quick one after.
After you
this.
did one push.
I've never even tripped on it. Yeah.
But after that switch front big, you did that. I mean, the hard flip you got, right?
No, I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I was just kind of like learning them back then because in the beginning, I really hated hard flips. I didn't like the way they felt.
Dude,
I think I couldn't do them that good. Then just, I don't know, one time at USC in that time zone, doing frontside flips over the trash can on the side, and I don't know, probably playing game skate, and then just tried it, and then it just started working because like landing kind of sideways and pivoting it, and it felt a lot better than what they felt like a few years before.
I hate hard flips.
Because
I can't do them.
They're hit and miss with me,
Yeah.
dude. It's like one of those things.
But yeah, I was stoked. So like when I did that, I was just like, I can't believe I just fucking like
Surprise yourself?
Yeah, just trying that line. I think, I don't know how long I tried that line for. It wasn't like hell of long, but it wasn't quick.
Okay.
It was
Right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Pull up the questionable real quick too. No, excuse me, virtual. I know we're gonna watch some of this, but this line here, and again, this is one of my favorite lines of Mike Carroll. I'm sorry, I'm just fanning
What school
out
is
here.
Lincoln High School
Lincoln, yes.
in San Francisco.
Let's see here. Why come I can't? Oh, there's Robinson's May.
That was a fun
turn
spot
on
too.
your-
Remember
people.
Robinson's May, Jerome?
Dude.
I do.
Did you skate there?
I backside flipped up it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a little bit of a pivot.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of a pivot.
No.
Okay, this line, in my opinion, I mean, this is 93, but everything was done so goddamn perfect. Right here.
Oh, you want a fun fact on that one?
Please, please.
The switch flip no slide.
Yeah.
Borrowed Sam Smythe's sweatshirt because I was gripping the fence. So
Wait.
I needed to. I asked him if I could wear a sweatshirt so I could hold on to the sleeve to
On
keep
the
my
fence, yes.
keep my hand from grabbing onto the fence.
Yep.
Oh, you use that. There it is. You pushed off there.
But
Oh
I
my
didn't
God,
grab
Mike.
it. Maybe my hand opened up. It looked like it, but I
But
did
just
it
to
for
kind
that.
of, hold
I
yourself.
did it for that fact, so I could just hold my hand inside to try for the life of me to not touch.
I'm gonna
or
tell you
grab
this:
on.
like, if you didn't have the sweatshirt on, everybody could see that you grabbed it right there. I mean, you touched it,
Oh, that's why I did it.
bro. It's genius.
I was like, I couldn't not grab it.
Dude.
Yeah, even when you
love it.
try
I
like
didn't-
not to, it just still does it.
Yeah.
Dubs,
Yeah.
do you know how many times I've watched this video? I've know it click for clack, and I've never noticed
never
that.
noticed that
no.
one?
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you notice this Carl's Jr. board?
Yes.
All right.
Look at this line. Everything
It's
perfect.
a Danny Way Pro model, Carl's Jr.
Also, you said that was Jacob's board.
Yeah, that's before there was a filmer board, filmer setup. That's Jake Rosenberg's setup, and we were at Embarcadero earlier that day, and I had a little temper tantrum and focused my board.
That happened
And-
quite often back then.
I know.
Yeah, and so I asked him for a ride home, and then on our way home, I asked him if we could stop at Lincoln to just look at the spot.
And then that's it. Wait, was he filming on this board? Those wheels are like 20 millimeters.
Or did you switch the board out?
No,
That's his board.
that's his setup.
Look at this half cab heel, dude.
You must have really liked his board because this shit worked out for you that day.
It was weird. I usually can never skate anyone else's board, and back then that Bax 180 on flat was. It was like I was so insecure about it because if you didn't flip it,
Yeah.
that shit was whack.
Yep.
And I don't know why I thought it was okay to do that. I'm glad I didn't care,
Yeah.
but
I thought it made the line even better.
I was kind of like upset with myself at that moment. But
This half cab heel is so fucking perfect.
I mean, dude,
Good Lord, man. Why? So,
and I was wearing some etnies right there.
you can't tell.
Yeah, I know. I wish you could.
I had to get those two out of the way.
Were you getting shoes at that time?
I think so.
Really?
I would get. No, wait. No, I didn't get shoes from anyone back then.
Yeah.
You didn't get shoes from anyone back then.
Nah. I mean, I randomly got a box from from Don Brown. I think at that time he was just sending shoes to. I'm not saying he was sending shoes to everybody, but definitely he was sending it he was one of those guys that was really good at promoing at that time, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
shoes were very scarce at that time.
Yeah, no, no one had any shoe sponsors. I feel like Eric might have been one of the only ones that had a shoe sponsor when we started Girl. I think he was getting Airwalk boxes.
Oh, wow. Weren't companies would just send boxes of shoes, right?
If
Like
you're
Eric-
Eric Costin.
No, like to Girl or something.
yeah,
Wouldn't they just
yeah.
send so everybody could
I
rock
remember
them?
Converse at one time
Yeah.
was sending
Yeah.
big boxes, and we all got to kind of get a couple
Yeah,
pair.
there was a Converse moment, but I wasn't living in LA at that time.
That was before you got there.
yeah, but I remember there was a Converse moment. For
I was
sure.
living vicariously through all you guys, man. What about this moment? This is you. That's you. We got you,
Charlie.
At the rave day.
at the rave. I don't know where this is. This could be Ibiza. It
gotta
could be
get
just
face
downtown
photo there.
LA. We
Holy
don't know.
shit.
Oh, I just let go of my balloon. Just let go of the balloon. Just let go. I'm feeling good.
Charlie is so good.
Dude, that's good shit, man. But we will talk more skate, that era. I think we'll talk more that era because it's my favorite era, and we'll get into it too because I think, and I talk about it on the show all the time. I'm sorry if I'm a broken record, all you fans out there, but it's fascinating to me how Blind Video Days comes out, and then Questionable comes out, and then Virtual Reality, all in the span of 3 years, and just the progression was going at lightning speed. So I'd love maybe to watch these videos and get your take on kind of what was going on down there, because I'm feeling like you're watching Blind Video Days and you're already surpassed that. But I don't know. We can
everything
talk
kind of
about
seemed it was kind of happening simultaneously to a degree, and just the blind. Blind Video Days came out obviously way before, not way before, but
Like a year.
a year before.
Before Questionable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But it's just so fast. You guys are filming videos what? Pretty Sweet. Like, yeah, some of these videos take 4 years. Like, at a certain point, Lakai video took 4 years, right?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Took
yeah,
5
right.
years.
Took 5. But then back then, they're not. You guys are pumping these things out, and Pat Duffy's going crazy down handrails, and like everything's happening so fucking fast. But I want to get into all that because we're gonna watch some videos.
Yeah, I think you.
Go ahead. No.
I
What?
think you take 4 years on all those other videos,
Right.
because you have all these other videos behind you that you want to
man, this
live
is
up
better.
to or something like that.
Right.
You know, and
I see what you're saying.
and back then you just put out a video. You didn't care. Or in the beginning.
Right.
You know, like a questionable or an 8th Street video.
I was
or
going to say
Yeah.
Hocus
Blind Video
Pocus,
days.
rubbish.
Like you don't
shit
have
going on.
anything that you're trying to better
Right.
at that time.
Huh.
I don't know.
Questionable seemed
That's
like it
just-
was on that pace just because what Mike Ternowski was putting into it and kind of making it seem like he was trying to make it a different approach that was going to stand out.
Yeah, and you know, everyone's learning so much at that time, and everyone's feeding off of each other, especially down in Embarcadero.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it's like
Henry.
someone learns a trick, and then everyone else learns that trick. Everyone's trying to learn together, and then someone does a no slide nose grind, and then and then everyone's doing
It's
variations.
a cycle.
The pressure flips, and then everyone had to learn every variation of pressure flip.
I
So-
remember being at EMB and then like I did something there and either you or Henry were just like, hey, can I try that with you? And I'm just like, that's actually dope that you asked to instead of just going and trying it. You know what I mean? It was a refreshing approach because I was not used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mean, we always would try stuff together. It's funny how things became, and it's like you kind of don't try the same trick as someone else. Maybe I don't know if that's like part of a progression, and that becomes some unwritten rule after you.
Well, filming wise, yes.
Yeah.
If you're
yeah,
filming at a spot, you just don't do the same trick at that same spot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think that's it. If you're trying to get a trick.
But if we're just skating together, but I was like, again, it was refreshing to me because no one's ever asked me, can I try that with you? It would be more like someone would just go try it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And I think that was cool, especially at that time.
Yeah, for sure. There was those kids that would try to go do tricks behind you.
Because I think you're a little bit emotional at that time. You're still growing into who you're going to be. And like, you know, you can get caught off guard by somebody like, wait, what are you trying to do right now, bro? I'm trying. Don't you see I'm trying that?
Yeah. There was moments, I think, that people got a little sensitive on each other.
For
I'm
sure.
Sure.
You know,
For sure.
For sure.
I'm sure. Yeah. Wow. What a time, man.
That
What a
happened like
time.
that with like Eric. I think that happened with me and Eric. I was just like, dude, you gotta stop. You're too good. Like, don't just do the trick just because you can do it. Like, let me do it. You know what I mean?
Like he's just kind of
Let me
fucking with
be the
you.
only
Yeah.
one.
Like oh, Dubs is trying to. I'm just going to do it real quick.
Yeah, dude. I think I remember what the trick specifically was nollie no slide. I think I was trying nollie no slide down a rail or some shit, and sure enough, he fucking just did it. I don't know. I was like, dude, you seriously, bro?
Just
I
let me
love
get
that.
this moment.
Yeah, let me just live.
I hate to bother.
Is this a Jake video?
I don't know. We got something going on, but really quickly, JC, do you mind, bro, getting me a water? I forgot my little cup of. I was so frazzled today, man. I had a lot of stuff going on and stuff. So I apologize.
It's all right. It's all
Okay,
right.
thank
We
you.
got you.
It's a little parched over here. Get this guy
A little
some water.
parched, dude.
I think I hear my nose whistling.
Do you?
you can breathe into the.
That happens to me when I'm.
I'm whistling.
That happens to me when I'm laying down at night to go to bed, Dubs. You know, just start playing music out of my nose. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that's-
there.
that's
Like
my
that's
daughter
how-
had to blow her nose. And it's funny.
Really?
She doesn't like the sound of my nose blowing.
dude, everybody blows their nose differently. Are you blowing your nose like Dad blowing nose now?
It's insane. But I've always
Oh,
my
you-
shit's always been loud.
Okay.
But yeah, it is extra dad.
Just
Startle the kid.
neighbors are fucking
Yeah,
getting.
If
it's
she's not paying
loud.
attention,
I
like,
got,
yeah.
I got like especially after she goes to sleep. You know, I'm in my bedroom or bathroom, just going to blow my nose, and then it's just like I gotta do that shit. Try to do it so quiet, so
Or
it
go on the
doesn't,
opposite side of the house.
Yeah,
Like,
try to learn how to do it without acoustics.
too good.
They're right though, man. Street Fighter Clay. This is. I mean, bro. Like Mike Carroll's one of my childhood. I looked up to this dude, bro, and then we became friends, and he sponsored me and everything. It's crazy, dude. I should have got on more of your companies, but it's okay. It's okay. We're doing. No, I'm forever grateful that you guys took a chance on me. I don't know how much you had a part in that, but I'm sure everybody
was a fan.
It's a collective.
It's a collective part of the approval process.
Yeah. That's one thing I did like about Girl in Chocolate too, or I still like about it is it is a family atmosphere. It's a family thing where nobody's getting put on just at left field. It's like it goes through the kind of the whole team and everything, and I like that. You can in skateboarding nowadays you can kind of tell what's contrived.
Yeah.
People are building companies, they're building teams, and half the times these people don't even skate together.
No.
So. I remember seeing these guys coming into the courthouse, you too, going into remember the ponds?
Thanks for letting me skate there.
Oh, no problem, dude. I mean,
I would have let you skate in Barcadero.
Would you? I don't, I was a James Kelch of the courthouse,
You were the mayor.
Far from it, dude. But no, it was watching you guys come in and I buy product off you. I don't know about you necessarily,
No,
but I
wasn't
buy
selling
product
boards a lot.
of
Mike didn't do that.
I did back
Low key.
then. No. It was more in the end of the Plan B zone. Yeah.
Right.
Well, when you start to own your own
Yeah,
company,
that's-
like, girl,
that
you're
doesn't-
not going out and
No, that
loading
doesn't
up
make
a
sense.
trunk full of boards and going out and selling them.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are.
No.
No, I don't
I
think that
never
makes
even
sense.
thought of it like that. But yeah, I guess that's right. That's why.
We're going to. What is this, JC? This is me.
I don't know. I was going to get water, and Charlie sent it through.
What were we talking? Sometimes Charlie does stuff. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I got Argyle socks on, some nice shoes on a bed.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh well.
Huh?
Can't. Not coming to.
Do you want a commercial break?
No, it's fine.
Do you guys do commercials?
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah?
we do. Yeah,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the podcast reads?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna play skate trivia with you too. That'll be fun. We're gonna watch your part in Questionable, and maybe some other parts will depend on how far we get and everything. But a big thing that happened too, and again, I don't know how much you want to talk on it. I don't know how much you can talk about it. I don't know. I mean, it was a big thing in skating when you guys kind of, the Lakai thing. This Mark Roca dude was putting out these Instagram posts, and then you guys were out, and pretty much the whole team bailed. And then Luis Mora got in there, and I don't know how much percentage he got, but it was a big debacle. And again, I don't know how much, but I think a lot of people were devastated, dude. Like a lot of people that grew up. I mean, like Lakai changed the game in skateboarding. Like the Lakai fully flared, it was like that changed skating. Like there's certain videos that come along and just like stop time and continue on with like a new chapter, right?
Yeah,
Of
it's
skating.
interesting how that one was one of those for sure.
Dude, fucking gnarly.
No, that
Yeah,
video
you saw
was a
a
game
lot
changer.
of skating different, like the younger kids like getting inspired by that
Totally, dude.
Yeah.
Even the older dudes were like,
because
fuck.
it got a little bit more technical than it was
Yeah.
a little bit before that. So it was pretty cool. Like
Dude.
Mark and Guy.
Mike Mo.
Yeah.
Mike Mo
Yeah.
came along and just, who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah,
No.
everyone. But like I'm just saying, with those certain new tricks like combos.
For sure.
Also, I want to, I mean, I'm just going to call out too, like just the intro of Fully Flared with the all the explosions and Spike Jones being a part of that. Like, when you watch something on your iPhone, yeah, it's cool to watch explosions, but when you're watching it in like a theater and these fucking walls and skate spots are exploding and the surround sound and like, it was fucking gnarly.
The premiere.
It was
Yeah.
gnarly,
Right,
dude.
yeah.
Um,
It was really cool to go on the premiere tours too.
Yeah,
Just
I
to
could imagine.
see all the different. When you're making something like that, you don't know how people are going to like take to it, and you're just like so nervous and scared that it's gonna flop or something.
Right.
No matter how good everyone's doing while filming, but
Dude, it's gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that video alone changed skateboarding. But a lot of things that you guys did, and again, like this was kind of like a bitter ending to the whole like saga, you know? And I know business is tough. Like you guys did go through some iterations of like, you guys started it through Podium and then you eventually, I don't know what happened when like you sold to like the Huff kind of.
Yeah, we didn't sell.
Foundation.
We didn't sell. We basically, we didn't sell.
No.
It just, you know, we didn't make some hard decisions.
Okay. Right.
And it strained the business.
Mm-hmm.
And then an investment company came along and
Helped,
gave it a lifeline,
Okay.
but it was no longer our company at that time, and it
Right.
wasn't sold.
That's so
It was
interesting.
probably dissolved.
Okay.
Then it got transferred to Huff, and that's when we realized that we had no control.
Okay. Okay. And that was in 2014.
And that's when we found out when it got transferred over to Huff, we realized we didn't have control. So
Right.
we just
Did
we're
you like
holy
take a
shit, this is
back-
fucked up. So we got a loan
Oh,
and bought Girl and Chocolate back.
got it back.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's ours 100%
Okay.
right now.
Yeah. Oh, so it was
Yeah.
it was like a whole
Yeah.
deal.
It was all of that.
Oh shit! I didn't
And it wasn't a
realize
deal.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Business is gnarly.
Yeah.
And
it is.
it's funny
but it
because-
wasn't sold. There was no money grab.
Right.
No. If anything, we got a lifeline to keep doing what we love.
Right.
It's interesting because when you think about a skateboard company, you don't think about all the behind the scenes stuff. You don't think about how business is actually run and like it's real.
Yeah.
It's not like skaters just having it's like this is real shit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like this is some shit that like big corporations go through, you know?
Yeah, and we didn't make some hard decisions, and
Yeah.
you know, and because everyone deserved what they were getting,
Mm-hmm.
and we learned a lesson, and so then that's what happened. That's where we lost control, and
I also think
it's so hard to talk
It's
about
hard to
because
for sure.
there's so many there's so many
layers.
details to speak on it. If I say one thing, I got to say another, and then I say another, and if don't have it all
Right.
ready in my head, I'm not a good storyteller, or you know, like even if they're facts, it's
Yeah.
just like
I mean, basically, we could be here for 7 hours.
yeah.
That's
We-
basically
no, we
right,
could.
yeah,
Especially like the way I try to tell something, I'll run on a sentence and keep
Well, it's
talking
hard.
about something that has nothing to do with it, and so
dude.
But
it's-
also, it's hard when like it's so close to you, so it makes it emotional and it makes it harder to talk about.
yeah,
So, and I mean, sometimes with business and stuff, it's better to keep it on the back burner so not everybody knows what's going on and just trying to be nosy all in your business. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can understand like not wanting to divulge certain things or, you know.
yeah. But the dude fucking posted on the Lakai site, and it's like you're really trying to go public with stuff, and it was all bullshit.
yeah.
He sprinkled in a little bit of truth, and
Okay.
it's just like you're really taking it to that like.
There could have been definitely a better approach. I mean, we all
It's
kind of
just
spoke
like,
on it.
and just like the way he was talking was just like, wow,
Dude.
you're embarrassing yourself.
When that Instagram post went up, people were like, "What the fuck?" It like came out of left field.
it was
for
almost
for
like a parody of something, you know, like satire. you
because
know?
when we think of Lakai, we think of your guys' voice. We don't think of some dude. Like we think of like Rick Howard and Mike Carroll. You know, it's like
the team was making more than the whole management team, and it's like,
How is that even
the skate
possible?
team was making like he was complaining about that,
Right. Oh, right.
something like that. I don't remember for
Oh man, this shit is
word
better.
for word.
Right.
But anyway, I don't want to give them air. That
Yeah,
we already
yeah.
gave them him too
Right.
much air.
Right.
No disrespect to the skaters. You got to do what you got to do to feed your kids.
For sure. It must be weird, like looking outside looking in now. right?
Yeah, it's like seeing your chick wearing all the clothes that you bought her and wearing the jacket and, your ex-chick. And so
Yeah.
it's like, and posting like photos of it like,
Right.
look at this. This is mine.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not the easiest thing to see, especially if it's not, tasteful.
But I honestly, I don't see it. And people try to talk to me about it. And it's pointless to try to talk to me about it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, whoever, like, posted this or a video about this dude talking about that.
Right, you're removed.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I got...
We got to move on.
I got other shit to pay attention to in life.
Right.
That's not...
Totally. I will say this, though. Sometimes when, like, something ends and you're kind of free to wear
Oh my
other
God.
things.
That's what's been sick, dude.
I was going to say, sometimes it's like this big thing it's like these things that get lifted off your shoulder and you feel so free. And, like, it's rad to see you, like, wearing a pair of the new Reynolds shoe, like, skating. I'm like... Yo, he kind of looks dope in New Balance. I never seen you wear shit like that.
I was tripping. I was like, there's so many, like, there's no Adidas skate shoes when we started. I mean, maybe there was, but nothing worth skating. They were whack as fuck back then. Now there's some sick ones.
Definitely.
I got the new Lucas's, like, and those are sick.
New Lucas.
Yeah. Or I don't know if they're new, but the ones that had the super bright soles.
That's a big one.
I don't know.
Yeah. Are those sound bites?
That's our sound bites when somebody donates. We appreciate you, Richard Wade.
Yeah, but like, getting to skate and all the shoes.
Yeah.
Like all the random shoes.
dude,
Skating an Ave shoe right now.
Because it's
telling
been
you,
so
like,
long, dude, because not for nothing, you used to be like a really big shoe head.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know it's kind of cool to
I'm
kind
just
of like
a kid
celebrate
in a
that
candy
again.
shop right now. Like, can I get, hey, what's up? Can I get
This is Mike
Those
Carroll.
look sick. Like,
Yeah. What has been your favorite shoe? Do you have a favorite shoe that you've been skating in at the moment? Or is it
like,
kind of across the board?
they're all rad. They all have rad aspects to them. And, but like, I just have this issue of like, oh, if this was mine, I would do this or I would do that.
That just comes natural. Like, that's what you do.
That's
like,
just what I do, and that's the one thing that I'm just like, oh, I have so many ideas.
Right.
Well, not only that. I mean, your first shoe was through Vans, right?
Yeah.
You had the Mike Carroll Van. Can we pull up some of Carroll's shoes?
And when all this happened, I think Quarter Snacks had just put out one of my shoes. So there was
I do remember that. Yeah.
So like there was a Vans Quarter Snacks. Oh. And so like
That happened simultaneously with all this?
It was like, it might have happened right before that.
Wow.
And so like, but I had gotten the pair sent to me like a few days later because I had hit them up before all of this happened. I'm like, oh yeah, hey, I want to get a pair of those just to save.
Yeah.
And then they showed up like right after all of it happened. I'm like, oh shit, I got a pair of shoes to wear.
See how that
my
works? It came around
gosh.
360.
Yeah.
JC's loading up some stuff. Here it is. This is the Vans. Let's check this
find the
out
Quarter
real quick,
Snacks
dude.
one.
Yeah, this is. But
Oh, that's I forget who just did that. It was
who-
like someone from Virginia or something
really?
like that.
Did somebody do that? Okay.
Wait,
But
was it? I don't know. I just
I don't
randomly
know.
saw it.
But this was a rendition of your.
Yeah,
Vans
no,
shoe.
that's my shoe. Yeah. No, I was just trying to see the colorway, and
And did you model it off of a half cab? Like you
so
must have liked the half
The
cab.
way the shoe happened was, I wasn't even sponsored by Vans yet, but I was talking to the team manager at the time, and I was like, that would be sick if you had like a half cab shape, and I forget the name of the regular high top, the classic Vans shoe back then. I was just like, but if you had the half cab and you had a stripe on it, because like the half cab, like the Van stripe,
No
like,
stripe,
why?
yeah.
That would be sick as fuck.
Right.
To, have to be rocking the Van stripe, like, and then I don't know. The next thing you know, it's like, hey, do you want to do a shoe? I was like, fuck, that would be sick.
how
That's
long-
amazing.
Because I feel, how long were you on Vans and had that shoe though? I feel like
only
it
a
wasn't
couple years.
Okay.
Only a couple years because DC had started right around that time,
okay.
and Vans at that time was they're going through, I think, maybe a little identity crisis, and
Gotcha.
like at that time they didn't even want to put the stripe on my shoe.
didn't want to do that.
So that was a compromise. The perforated stripe.
Okay.
Yeah. So back at that time, it wasn't the Vans that you know now, or
Right.
like the rally Vans, like when
Right.
Rally got on, and then they came back.
Do you
So,
remember
yeah.
what year that was?
Mine?
Yeah, the Van shoe.
95, 96?
95,
96.
96. Okay. Interesting.
And
Huh.
then, DC came around, and I was super hyped on what they were doing.
Right. Can we pull up his DC shoe? Is this it? Let's see.
So
That was my
DC,
first DC ad.
That was
That's
the ad.
the
That's not the shoe though.
plug or something like that.
Let's see.
Boxer.
Did Charlie pull up? Okay. What about that?
That's a bail.
I'm talking about the shoe, but as long as we're talking about
that
it,
happens.
Let's talk about
front heel.
it. Yeah, right? That's what I'm talking about. No, it's
Frontside flip?
fucking frontside flip. Bail.
Dude, that looks like a front heel.
That's
to
what
me,
I'm
bro.
talking about. Like, it's a bail.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, no, so I got hurt.
Oh,
I got hurt, and I was trying this trick, and I didn't even try it good. You know, I never flipped it and caught it and put it down or anything like that.
Oh
And so,
my god!
and then I got hurt, and then I needed to add, and
There it is.
voila.
There it
There it
is. Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
love
So
This
the
is
DC run was
embargo.
about 4 years, from 96 to about 2000?
Me, DC, it was 97, 8-ish,
Okay.
and to 99.
It's very short-lived.
Fast, right?
Yeah, very short-lived.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot happened in those couple of those years.
Yeah.
man. DC Super Tour,
Yeah.
iconic, dude, iconic. Oh, here we go. This is the shoe. This is
The
this
Cosmo.
Is it. This is it. Wait, is this the? Wait,
This shoe was hard.
That's the library right there.
there's a library, dude. Is that a bail too? Let's see. No, that's
Sequence
a
bail.
Listen, back then, people piece some shit together. Bro.
Big
We
Brother
didn't even know.
would definitely do that, for sure.
Yeah. I never skated there, man. I always wanted to.
I mean, or like Big Brother, screen grab,
Video grabs.
Yes.
video
From
grab,
Video grab.
Yeah.
all
video
day.
grab sequences. I had some clips that they were shocking on video, but I was like, let's video
Put it in.
grab this and
else-
sequence it.
What else do we got up here, JC? What other shoe? Okay. Huh. Cosmo.
And the
What's a Kovar?
Rick's Kovar. That's his.
Okay.
I think his mother's maiden name,
Oh, okay. Okay.
or something
So,
like that.
How many shoes did you have on DC?
Too.
Just two. Okay.
Yeah.
And then for
Cosmo and Embarco.
the Embarco. Okay.
So sick.
What other shoes? Did Charlie? Did he? I think he pulled a bunch of shoes. Is that where you're getting them from?
Do you want more DC?
I want more Carroll. Oh, the Lakai one. Let's check out the Lakai because this was an iconic shoe too. I feel like a lot of people rock that shoe.
Yeah, that was the update, the reimagined version in 2020.
Okay.
So different sole.
Oh, yeah, that
but I like
came
that
back.
sole. I like that sole better anyway.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You're a Cupsole guy?
yeah. I've been I remember after we started Lakai, wanting vulcanized so bad, like trying to get vulcanized because I missed that Vans half cab feel. You know, I wanted that so bad, and then when we finally got it, I skated it probably for a year or two, like 97, 98-ish. Or, I mean, 07, 08-ish. And then I accidentally had to skate in a Cupsole. And then I was just like, oh, this feels fucking way better. Because it was springy. And because I think Cupsoles had evolved by then.
Yeah.
They weren't that clunky, fucking big, beefy sole,
All right.
you know?
They slimmed down a bit.
Yeah, and we just started perfecting them, especially the way we did it at our shoe company. Not gonna name any names. And then
That little shoe company, man.
yeah, and then so yeah, I had been Cupsole ever since.
Okay.
I was trying to get that going again forever since, like even through the 2010s, through the whole vulcanized craze. I'm just like, we need Cupsoles.
Right.
So I was stoked when Vincent's shoe came out. That was I don't know if you guys paid attention to it. The Atlantic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
that shoe was
sure.
sick.
Yeah, I never been. I feel like I was a cup sole dude and like was skating for audio, but then I just became a Volk dude because I feel like Volks were just around more. Like there was just a plentiful Volk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's-
even through DVS, maybe Huff shoe was a.
There was
I don't
really
think that
no.
was
We only
Volk.
we had some, but it was very far few in between. It was majority. It was cup.
Cup.
It was
Yeah.
cup, and then, but then once it went Volk, it went Volk.
Yeah.
It was just
He
ridiculous.
went Volk hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what was I about to say? Oh, that's why I like Reynolds' new shoe. I was just like, that's what's up.
How do you when you skated Reynolds in the shoe? Oh wait, real quick here. Just there's the is that the first? That's a reimagined one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell by the sole. Okay.
But that's so sick.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good
I was
shoe,
trying
man.
to get so many of our other shoes that were vulcanized only, at least on that sole at the very least.
Okay.
But
It's a good little
the
silhouette.
powers that
man.
be weren't really trying to listen.
Well, maybe we can.
They
Maybe
didn't want that.
Maybe you can get a colorway going or something. Too soon, man. Too soon. Sorry. What was I going to say about the? Man, I just had something to say about. I don't know. I feel like the Volks they came in heavy, and that's why I just kind of switched to Volks and stay with Volks, because for me it's like trying to switch boards, right? It's like when I find that perfect board, I'm not switching because I'm gonna have a bad day. And so once I find the perfect shoe, I try not to switch. I'm going to have a bad day if I just kind of keep switching shoes around,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Carroll skated my board one time. I
Did
was
he?
hyped. Yeah, in a video part too.
You got a
dude.
clip?
Tray flip over the manhole in the street, dude, where the dartboard. It was a 7.5 or something like that. And you said that you had like hurt your ankle and you needed a small board to skate.
Which video was this?
Dude, I don't know, man, but
It was a clip.
it was a clip, dude. It was a line. And then you skated the Staples Center manual, the ones that go
Oh.
up, you know? You did a manual impossible.
Oh, that's fully flared. Oh, are you saying the downtown LA line?
Yeah.
The one
You were skating
going downhill?
my board, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't a 7.5.
Dude, it was like I used to skate 7.5,
yeah,
dude.
they were at
Yes.
that moment. They didn't. Right after that, like
Here it
This is not the board. This is not the board, but
no, but
Where
that's
is it,
crazy
bro? because
because
this is it. This is it. Watch.
You remember, huh?
I
Ooh, that was sick.
Watch this. Tray flip. There it is. Dartboard. You can see it clear as day, man. I was hyped when I saw that, dude. Come on, bro. Oh, the backside. And then I
Wow.
think you did the manual. And maybe it's later.
yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Australia.
Yeah,
I remember this.
But do you remember the thing that you said, like you got hurt or something? I remember you telling me, like, yeah, I skated your butt because I got hurt and I needed a small board to easily pick it up or something.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I'm bugging.
That might have been
I
something.
might be
else.
bugging. I might be bugging.
That might have been something else.
Why the hell were you skating a 7.75 then?
I mean, boards didn't go up to 8 at that time. I don't think boards were 8 at that
Fully
moment.
flared? Really?
Yeah.
Damn, maybe I'm tripping, dude.
Were they?
I
I
thought
don't
they
think
were.
I think they're about to go
What
to 8.
year did fully for 2007?
7.5 and no, I don't think they were riding 7.5s at that time. It was more 8.
I think
was
so,
more 8?
dude.
Yeah.
It's 2007.
I don't know.
That's like right around the time they kind of came into fashion.
The 8s, right?
Yeah.
It was like right in this area. Because I remember I had a 7.78.
Buttery.
Yeah.
It was 7.78.
7,
And
7,
that
8.
was too big to sell to shops. And that's what I was skating.
7.78 was too big.
Yeah, that was like early mid 2000s.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember that was too big for shops.
Crazy.
And that's the board I was riding. I was just like, I want this in production. You know,
There's nothing too big for shops these days.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just like so funny.
There's, yeah. Have you seen the eggs? Heroin eggs?
Yeah,
Those things are
those
no
things are
joke.
like 8 feet long,
the triple egg.
8 feet wide.
Those things are sick.
They're like 9.5, 10s.
No, more 13.
Shut
Bro, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's called something. Is it egg or
Egg? Egg
the
should be
13 one?
Exilla.
Exilla. Do you know what it is, Raj?
Yeah,
13?
Exilla.
It's massive.
It's massive. Yeah, it's
Exilla
massive.
3.
14.25.
I mean,
Dude, that'd be so
that's a
fun.
skimboard. You got a skimboard. You know what I mean? You
Dude,
bring
shout
that
out
to the beach.
Hey, shout out to skimboarders, bro. that shit is fun, dude.
What's
I like
it
a
is,
good
it's hard.
skimboard.
It's hard.
Do you know what size that? Do you know the couch, the power slide shape that we do? The Crail Tap power slide shape. Is it 9 or 9.5? I just set it up the other day.
And it feels big.
I mean, it feels big, but it's like one of those one. It has the shorter wheelbase, like the 13.75 wheelbase. So when you skate it, it pops like a good board, like a regular
fast,
board. But
Interesting.
it's wide. It's like 9 or 9.5.
Doesn't seem all dumpy.
No, but it's just like it feels so sick when you're just cruising around.
I started-
because your feet are all over it.
The thing,
So much
Mike,
under your feet.
I've had a board madness. I stopped listening to people. I can't listen to people anymore. Andy Anderson comes on our show. He talks about, he sells me on his board. He's very good. Like, it makes me think I could skate like Andy Anderson if he's like, oh, you got to try, and then you use it, and then you try this shit. And then Paul Schmidt comes on the show and he's talking about wheelbases and this and that and shape this and shape. And then I start to change all my shit around and start to change my trucks and my wheels and everything. And then after a while, I'll just say, I got to stop this madness, dude. Let me go back to 775 that I know.
Are you on 775
True.
right now?
7.8. But even the board, like my chocolate board's a twin. We got to make a twin. I've got to make a 775 twin,
Ooh, dude.
bro.
Be a freestyle board.
Oh my
Pretty
god,
much.
we got to do that.
Pretty much.
But I start to get it, bro. It's
Could be
just
a freestyle
too
board.
much. It's too much. I can't keep listening to people,
Nice
dude.
big one.
Hey, Ryan Kula with the $100. Curious what the
Kula.
sound bite is for a hundo. You know what? I got to change that. I got to make it some. What's you pick, Kula? You pick the sound bite, and we'll make that happen.
Much love, Cooler.
Do you want it to be like this one?
I put lube on the knob.
No. What about this one?
Nice big package.
What about this one?
This guy makes the whole place bacon.
Or this one?
Roger never goes limp.
Oh.
What,
Or what
these
about-
all sound bites? I was reading this and then I'm hearing all this stuff in the back.
What about this?
I love upper deckers.
You know what I'm saying?
Daddy's case is a little different. Oh man, this shit's buttery.
You want the bacon one up there? Okay, we got you, bro. This one?
This guy makes the whole place bacon.
There you go. Next episode, Kula.
Boom.
We're gonna change that, dude. Yeah, 69 is. I love 69 for sure, 100%. But you don't have to test it, Kula. We love you, brother. I love skate talk, dude, and
I
it's
love it
it's
too.
amazing, dude. And I would love to talk a little bit more if we could watch one of your parts, if we could watch Questionable, and we could kind of
I would
break it
love that.
down. If there is something, we could pause it, we could rewind, we could talk about something that happened that day. But I just know that like when this came on my TV screen, go ahead, JC, play that thing.
Fucking, I want to hear the music too, dude. Gosh,
Boys, they are the
Is it turned off?
No,
you can't.
we
I mean, you get,
Oh,
we get
you
music
guys.
demonetized.
But I'll sing it. They come in all. It is so, man.
It's so good.
But
dude.
these were the days, right? You're skating EMB. You're getting kicked out left and right. You're trying to film. You got cops coming in.
Argyle socks and 2 of them on one foot, my front foot. 2 Argyle socks, yeah.
Were there things that you used to do, like, you know, obviously you probably don't do them anymore these days, like wear 2 Argyle socks on one foot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so hard to do that stuff now. It's
Yeah.
just like I don't got time to be fucking like think about that stuff. I hate like even setting up boards. Like I don't have the patience
I
for that
do.
anymore.
Oh my
Someone's
gosh,
like,
dude.
"How can you want to set up a board like after focusing 2 in one day?"
I know.
I don't
I
care.
think I'm done for the day.
Give us some like insight, right? You're skating. This is 91-ish, 92, right? So like,
91, 92. I
this I always wanted to know.
That-
Did it break or did it not break?
No, I slam. I fall. It bounces me off the board and I fall forward.
They
No
cut
way.
it. They cut it.
Yeah, it's just
I love that. I always
Because they
wondered.
cut it before. Yeah. You
I
see what
always
happens.
wondered.
Yeah.
Let's be honest,
The
some
magic
boards
of
broke
editing.
a little bit easier back then too.
Yes.
So I thought maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, dude. I tried this. You know, I did try this. I don't remember if I did it or not, but you were a big influence on me breaking boards.
But you landed a trick.
But bring us back.
I learned it from Ron Chapman and Jeremy Klein.
Yes.
Okay.
In Rubber
I
Sheep.
learned it from them.
I learned it from watching you, Dad. But bring us back a little bit, like, because, again, we should have watched Plan B. No, I'm sorry. Blind Video Days. I'm all jumbled
Are
today.
you trying to go chronological?
Well, not only that, but I just kind of wanted to show what, like, you know,
Let's do
Jason
it.
Lee was doing and then you were doing.
Let's do it.
Should we skip it, chat? Should we do it? Okay.
What?
Pull up the, I was just talking to the chat. Let's pull up, or should we just keep going with this?
Just keep running it.
Okay,
I mean, we
keep
can go
running. We'll
back.
bring it back. When you're skating in 92, listen, are you guys making shit up as you go? Are you and Henry battling for tricks? Like, what's the vibe down there at EMB at this point? Like,
You're not battling for tricks. We're all learning tricks together, and then some tricks come easier to someone else, and some tricks come easier, to someone else.
right.
And some are harder. So you just kind of try to get in where you fit in with tricks at that time. Like me, like the no slide nollie flip or whatever, no slide pressure flip out at the end.
Yeah.
I learned that trick me and Henry were doing, trying no slide backs 180
Okay.
on that. And he got it. And mine, I didn't know how to do it. And my shit kept flipping.
So
Trying
good.
it backs 180 and it kept flipping. So I was just like, I'm
I'm
just
gonna
going to try to flip it. I'm just going
No
to try to land the
way.
flip.
That's so sick.
That's funny that Henry got the trick first, but then that was kind of
We
like,
were trying it the same night. It was the same night. He learned that, and then I learned the flip. I don't even know if I can call it a nollie flip.
it's a crazy looking flip. We'll see it here in a minute, dude. It's
My
like,
foot does not flip it.
It doesn't.
Dude. That at that time too, the switch heel big, just the way that your feet were set up, it was just like, damn, bro. He knows what's going on with this. Whatever he just did right now, he did it ideal.
I don't think I tried it on purpose. I think I
So
seriously,
fucking good, dude.
I think because my foot was there, I was just like, I'm just going to try this.
It
Or I don't know.
was meant to be.
how do you
Yeah.
do? I could see when stuff just
Maybe it was sketchy like that because I had in my head I was gonna try it. Because I don't think I could have reacted that quick and landed that.
Bro.
I don't know.
it's so crazy, dude. There's Hubba Hideout, man.
At that time, too, the EMB was so intimidating.
With the Rudy Johnson 40 shirt, I think.
Yeah. Were those ghetto wear right there?
Yeah, ghetto wear.
Yeah.
What's up with the switch heel and then the celebration afterwards?
Because I landed sketchy, and so I'm like,
Making fun of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that they put that stuff in there, though.
yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you couldn't, because it was so quick. It might look a little suspect.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Henry,
there's that,
so
Henry.
Was this also at the time when they were filming Tim and Henry video, too? Or I don't even know if they knew that they were filming for that.
Yeah, it was. I was wearing fucked pants this day. I do remember that. With, like
Dude.
olive green fucked pants with red stitching. And chuckas.
Ran those.
Some Vans chuckas.
Dude, I love the Chuckas, dude.
Oh, I loved them
This
too.
is the-
Hensley made them so sick.
He did, definitely.
To me, this trick, you fell out of that too. That's amazing.
I
But
couldn't pop
oh my God, the fakie big. Was that fakie? Yeah.
Yeah. Frontside my dick.
Oh, so
That's what we
good.
called it.
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
flowy.
yeah.
It was flowy.
I was able to appreciate it even back then. I was wearing, Shrugi made a shirt. It was a play on Stussy, but it says stupid.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, I was stoked on that back then.
No way.
That's ahead of his time. Like that, putting like a parody of a brand that was like actually killing it.
Yeah, did he
Yeah.
start counterfeit skateboards? Shit. Remember that one? Huh.
I bailed that.
You
The big.
I
front
like
nose?
accidentally carved into the step.
you went back around it. Okay. Well, they hit it pretty well.
Yeah.
Skit, beep, boop, bop,
But,
your head to this. This is where the song comes in, dude.
Comes in at the switch big spin heel, right?
Inward heel.
Rick was almost landing switch tray flips that day.
On those stairs.
Down
Down
the
those stairs, yeah.
Uh,
Where?
Yeah,
where-
and I don't think
That's
anyone.
Canada,
I
right?
really don't think anyone had. Yeah, it was in Canada. That's in Vancouver.
yeah.
I really don't think anyone had done switch trays.
Okay.
That's what's
Yeah.
so crazy because everybody is doing like same tricks in different places and not knowing,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
like
crazy.
the guy with the switch tray down those little stairs by his house. I mean, even myself, dude. Like, I'm not even trying to put myself out there like that, but I remember at
No.
EMB, switch tray down the little 3, and it happened to be in a real ad that I had right before I quit. It had that and the 5.0 to switch crooks. And I don't remember nobody doing that shit at that time. But again, we were all doing it
Yeah,
and not knowing.
it's like even before that. I think before I even got sponsored, like just to go on that, and I'm not even trying to put myself out there like that. But and this sounds like this sounds dumb. Like so, there's jump ramp days, right?
Yeah.
Ollie grabs off jump ramps, doing this, and that. And then I remember, my backyard mini ramp. Some people were over. I think like Danny Sargent was over. Anyway, like Ollie backside grab to fakie, and I did that joking, like, and I thought it was probably corny to them. So I wasn't
Because everybody's
sure.
early grabbing.
Yeah, and there was no Ollie grabs at that time.
Right.
And then that, like a couple months later, I think I went to Santa Clara skate camp. Went to skate camp, and like Hensley and them, they're doing Ollie grabs on the quarter
Yes.
pipe.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh shit! I thought I invented that.
Like, I just did that whack shit out back home. God damn.
No, but I didn't think it was whack.
I
It
know,
was
I know,
just
I know.
like I wasn't sure what to think.
Because it was new. It was a new door that was opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too funny, dude.
But it's true, though. People were just doing shit.
And just like,
Yeah.
no one ever talked about like the no slide nose grinds or anything like that. I remember being on tour one time. It was when I was on Plan B, and I remember thinking like, oh, no slide 50-50s. That would be sick. No slide 50-50s because that made, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was starting to make sense, but then I called home and then I heard like Sam was doing the no slide pop-ups, and I think Henry learned no slide nose grinds, and I'm just like, I called home on a payphone.
You want to know what's
Crazy,
going on,
dude.
or they were just telling you, like, update, bro, Henry
Yeah,
did
it was
this,
just
Sam
like,
did
hey,
that."
what's up,
At that
guys?
time,
Like,
yeah.
probably calling the Embarcadero payphone from my payphone in Florida.
Shit's ringing over here.
We were in Florida doing a tour in Florida.
Wow.
That was the infamous tour.
Getting
the
updates,
sugar
bro.
in the gas tank.
Oh, dude. I love that you're calling back home and seeing what's good.
See what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But EMB at that time, I think, because those ledgers are so rounded. To do a nose side nose grind, not to say it was easier to do so, because obviously it's not. I think it was actually much harder, to be honest. But that was definitely happening around those times.
Yeah.
Right?
I tried to,
Ooh,
after seeing your nose slide,
that
I
was a
tried.
late pressure,
That was
bro.
a late pressure, bro.
Invented that shit.
Too good, dude. That's the thing, though. But you're skating on a day to day and not knowing that some of these trips were being made up real time.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
I-
Look at the shape of that board, by the way. So
That
sick.
was, I wonder, that's before boards started going small, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Board
it's
still-
it's
they're
right
still
on the
pretty big right
cusp,
there.
though.
You like that landing, though,
Yeah,
right?
man, for sure, bro. You can't see that shit on a,
We never tripped out on that shit, bro. We never tripped out on that.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. Still learning how to skate. You know, you're like saying the quality of the skating was, light years,
Right.
like right after video days. But like, no, I think the quality of skating, or at least for myself,
Yeah.
I feel like I was still learning how to skate at this time.
That's
like
so
the
interesting.
quality was not there yet.
It's so interesting to hear that being part of such a big video, like
Totally.
Plan B questionable, and here you are saying like, oh, I was just still learning how to skateboard.
Yeah,
Like,
but you
it's
got to
pretty-
think about it. He's like 17.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
16.
16, 17. So yeah, you're still kind of coming into yourself,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going with this. I mean, Henry doing the
That was definitely,
cab front
during.
nose.
Yeah. Wearing my Airwalk
There
spray
you go.
painted.
Were those Saris? What were those?
Are they? Are they sorry?
Or the Enigma?
They're
They're
not
the-
Enigmas.
Okay.
Maybe they're the Saris. I was thinking they're next, but maybe the
Plus.
next were whack.
540s?
The plus.
Plus.
Plus. You go, Roger.
Garage don't be fucking around, dude.
This is where I felt like I got a little second wind. I thought I was getting left in the dust because everyone was learning
Oh, really?
switch flips and nollie flips and all kinds of shit. And like right around this time, that Jordan Richter condom board, like, that brought me back.
The graphic.
It was inspiring.
I love this.
It just like I was able to learn all those tricks. Luckily, if I didn't, I wouldn't have all of this footage towards the end of the video.
Wow.
It was
So
36s.
you
And he
got off the
braided up.
phone, you came back and you learned that, or you learned that on tour.
No, I didn't learn it on tour.
Okay.
I just came back, and then everyone was trying them
Everyone's doing it,
together.
okay.
And yeah, it was. Then I just abused it, and like I gotta
No.
nose grind to nose slide again, and try it back to 5-0. Like
That was making me do it, you know.
Straight up.
But I found it easier to go to front 180 nose grind, like pop it in nose slide and then just jam it up into front 180 nose
It's like
grind.
Chico.
Yeah.
Chico's
Yeah,
good at that one.
yeah,
But that one drive me crazy. Everybody, you got to loosen your truck. You just try to loosen your trucks, hella fucking, you know, to make
Yeah,
them,
it's a madness.
Make them day one style, just wiggle. Yeah,
I
that's
think
good, man.
it was easy too with the wheels.
The
So small.
bearing covers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my braided hair,
Dude, that
my
was
little
so sick.
crisscross hair.
So
Chris,
sick.
warm it up, Chris. I'm about to.
How long did those last?
They were in for a while, probably a week or two, right?
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right. Did you
Music.
put it like a...
Like this, like, dude, what is that? Like, like that's not quality. Like,
At the
it's
time,
like
though,
still
dude.
learning how to skate. Sponsor me video.
I mean, at the time, dude, that's still...
I mean, I took it for sure.
Yeah.
You know, but when I look back at it, I was just
Right.
like, oh man, you're still just learning how to skate at that
That's so
time.
funny, dude.
Couch.
James, we just saw James.
I
a
saw
couple
that,
weeks ago.
dude. So rad.
Cheeks.
Where's he live at again?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Chico. I love
This
this
right
kickflip
here.
leg
I'm
shove
like,
it. Bam.
Shout out Pacific Drive shirt.
You were wearing a Pacific Drive shirt? SD all day.
Yeah.
This one we were talking about.
Yeah,
The
that one.
flippity flip, but you took it.
Yeah, I think it
It's
was
fucking
Mazer or
amazing.
something that has the footage of. Oh, look at that foot, far from
Pushing
flipping it.
And then you just flick that thing with your front foot.
But I made it look like
yeah,
it.
you did.
I know.
I tried to, in case they can't see that. My
In
foot
fast motion, it does look like that.
It does.
had
I
a
mean,
Javante sticker on the tongue of my shoe.
you have a Javante sticker on the top?
I see that.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know, man. It's so iconic, bro. And then this down the 7. It's a 6, though. Why you guys call it a 7? There's Rick Howard, bro.
That was just a-
There's no such thing as a double set back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man, it's just better.
So just it's the length of a 7 because it's missing one.
Yep.
You got to pull up pull up that blind video days. We got to watch it's right there, but let me see. I got 3 mouses here. I get them confused. We got to pull up Jason Lee's part. Because I feel like Jason Lee, like you guys, now this is 91. We did go out of order a little bit here. But, you know, to the outside guy looking in, like me, I started 91. I'm looking at this type of skateboarding. And then the next year comes a Plan B video and it's completely different skating. It's
Yeah.
like innovation. It's being propelled very fast
Yeah.
So for a kid like me, I'm like, oh my God, like how fast. I'm just trying to learn what these guys are doing. And now you guys are on a whole other level.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, when you're watching this video as a kid, you're already better than this video, or no?
As a kid, no.
Well, it's
I'm
just a
looking
year
at this
later you're
video,
filming
like,
for Plan B Questionable.
But when I'm filming Plan B Questionable, I'm watching this video every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. This video and Julian Stranger, Reason for Living. And just on repeat, and just wanting to be them.
So
You know,
you're
just-
getting inspiration from them, but then also in the EMB, you guys are pushing yourselves to learn all these new tricks.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, this is still like, this was like awesome and so sick looking that, I mean, just the quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spike,
You know, just
Spike,
the way
bro.
they're skating, just like such a, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it, just a more mature skating. You know, like just quality wise.
You can tell the control. The
standards-wise.
control is definitely a
Yeah.
little more refined.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not going to speak for everyone else in Questionable, but
Sure.
just for myself, just the quality was a lot better.
Okay.
I mean, there was like, I got to give a little credit to myself, I guess.
Come on, man.
There was but some
Yeah.
that it wasn't all just learning how to skate shit, but yeah, I mean, this shit is so sick.
I mean, dude, it's the most iconic. I mean, this is pretty much what I saw for the first time skating.
Yeah.
And
I mean, even with Guy, dude, Guy's
yeah.
footage was like, I was tripping on Guy when this came out.
but even like look at the boards that they're riding. Like just a year later, like we're getting into the popsicle shaped boards too. You know, like this is the last of the
Yeah.
kind
this
of like
was
shaped boards.
shaped boards, and
Yeah.
then Questionable is starting to get into the little footballs or
Yep.
whatever you
Yep.
want to call them.
So everything was changing
Everything
quickly.
was changing, and you kind of wanted to do something that no one else did,
Right.
you know. And I remember, I think in Plan B video at Eden Gardens, I did no slide, like backside 270 shove.
No
and
slide
then-
backs. Okay.
And then there's an 8 Street video that came out around the same time. I guess we're going back to the same thing.
Right.
As Dan Paterka did
Yes.
it on a ledge, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Didn't you do
But I
that?
invented that.
Was it at Benicia? Did you did that? A no slide 270 shove?
No, it was in SD.
SD. It was SD. That Benicia, I'm tripping. That's a whole different spot.
Yeah, Benicia's the like little hips.
Yeah. Out in the bay.
Yeah. So we're all just gonna be silent. You guys gonna watch us watch a skate video?
I mean, dude, I'm sure everybody's. That's
We're-
why
we're
you know,
all stunned.
we're all just. I mean, listen, a lot of people. I don't know. This video is just so iconic, and Jason Lee, and
And they,
Guy, Rudy, Jordan Richter, Gonzalez. There it is. Boom. There's a war outside of your window. I mean, everything in this video is so good. And then the car going, dude, I thought they all died. I mean, I'm a kid. No,
so many people
man,
did.
I'm a kid watching the. Listen, I'm 15 years old, dude. I'm not a kid, you know, but still, it fooled me.
You
You're a
thought you
kid.
thought it? You
You're a
thought
kid.
that?
I'm watching it too, and my mom's like, "Oh, they died." Like, you know, we thought that they died.
Fake
It's
news.
such a good ending. They got me, bro. They got
That's
me,
too
and probably
good.
the rest of the skateboarding community too. Look at that, so good. But yeah, then they crash into the hill, boom.
Oh yeah, they did die right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought they did. And then boom,
Did
was it.
Jinkum?
they did a thing
They
on
did
the
a piece on
searching
it?
for
Okay,
the.
good.
yeah.
I was like, should I not be saying this?
No, they did. It came out. Yeah. But the music and man,
Man.
filmed by Dune, Mark Gonzalez, Jason Lee. Yeah, iconic, man, iconic.
Martin
Big time.
Scorsese.
And then virtual reality. Do you mind if we're gonna? Are we going? Can we watch another? I just want to watch another.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Just-
watch
just
every
to let
Mike.
everyone know I didn't come on here knowing that this was gonna happen.
We
It was
talked
just a
about it.
Slow.
It was a slow
It
week in
was a
skateboarding, but I'd rather have this than watching. I mean, we could watch some newer shit too, but like, dude, this shaped a lot of people, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it shaped a lot of people skateboarding, dude.
Big
That's the
time.
thing that we got to realize is like it shaped my skating.
It was shaping me.
It
at
was
the
shaping
time.
you. I mean, you were living it at the time too.
This was a stressful video,
Why?
just because it was like, you gotta be better than the last video, and now we're filming a video.
Was that being told to you, or you just knew that based on pressure?
Maybe not in those words,
Hmm.
but yeah, it was
In the-
being said.
Yeah.
You know.
So how did that make you feel? Like, I mean, you obviously were stressed out by it.
Yeah, stressed. Like, I don't know if I can learn a trick. Like, I'm
Right.
supposed to learn a trick now.
Right.
You
And you've
know.
never been in that position where now you've always been carefree skating. I'm going to get something today. It's
Yeah.
all up to me.
And I told you, like, at the end of questionable, like, I was tripping. Like, I was done. Like, I wasn't learning switch flips. I wasn't learning nollie flips. And everyone was starting to learn all that stuff.
Mhm.
And I got lucky at the end and started learning that. So I was like, okay, I learned that.
Right.
Thanks. Jeez. I
Now we
got
can bring
through
this
it.
along.
Yeah, and then now it's like, oh, now I got to learn a whole bunch of other shit. Like, I don't know how to do that.
But
And that was in a short time frame too. Like, I mean, I'm sure you guys started filming for it right after Questionable. So that pressure of already now we're still filming for another video, and that time span was like a year and a half, maybe. It's
A
just so
year,
crazy.
no,
Quick.
like, I think it was only a year.
Maybe a year
At
then. I mean,
least.
that's
Yeah.
just psycho.
That came out in 92, then Virtual came out in
93.
93.
How crazy is that, dude? And I mean, what we're about to watch is even more progression. But
And then
even
Duffy's just going nuts
dude.
for
Yeah.
this video. You know, not like he didn't for Questionable, but that was like being held over our heads.
But-
Big
It was
time.
just like, no.
No, he stepped up big time, dude.
Yeah, he was fucking gnarly. Every time we go down to San Diego, it's just like almost the tray flip nose blunt slide down that.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, Jesus. And, you know, it's hard not to, like, not
Let that
compare,
affect you.
But, like,
Yeah.
you know, you want to be at a level, like, comparable, but
for sure.
you learn later that you don't need to be comparable.
Right.
No.
You just be yourself.
I mean,
and
how
be
c-
what skater you are at
How
that moment.
could you be compared? How could you do like Pat Duffy's grinding
Yeah.
the gnarliest shit? Like you can't.
But skating with all these dudes and seeing everything happen, it's so inspiring. And I know that
Oh, yeah,
obviously
for
that brings
sure.
it. That brings it out of you too, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Like that day at the World Park,
Mm-hmm.
like I've just seeing like the guy,
All the
frontside half
footage?
cab
Yeah, yeah.
flip and all that. Like that got me. I was like, I got to do something.
Yeah, and you saw
know?
that on the transfer tape?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know
Dude.
how you could watch the transfer tape.
Bro,
when you
I
go
used to
there?
bug out all the time on that shit. But I used to be a footage, like I just love to watch footage. It would get me psyched. And I would get me like, you know, motivated, go do something in the park or whatever.
Also, I'm going to say this: back then, I feel like people are doing tricks. It's almost like a one and done thing. Like you learn a trick, you film it, and you're probably never going to do it again.
Yeah.
Some
Like
tricks.
No, like I mean, I don't know if I've ever done any of this shit. Like,
you have, but you know what I mean. Like if you're
let's go through it. I'll tell you. what
okay,
I
okay,
have.
so, okay. What about this one?
That actually
Fakey flip.
that was actually first try.
I love it.
And I've tried it on banks way later, and it's like how did I do that on barrel?
This shit is fucking hard to skate.
It-
dude.
yeah, and I don't know why. That the switch frontside flip, that was kind of
Gnarly.
that was kind of a struggle. That was Jake Rosenberg's board too. I think.
You love Jake Rosenberg's board.
Oh no! I'm tripping. I wasn't. Danny got a clip on that spot with Jake's that same board that I skated Lincoln High School.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, Burl was gnarly.
It was, dude.
Yeah.
To get a trick on Burl was like, whoa. Fakey flip first try.
And you got to go there to really
Yeah.
see like how gnarly that is.
Yeah,
anything
I don't know
being done
how
on there.
that fakey flip came.
I can't believe he was even filming.
couple of songs to this section. I think the song changed up right here.
We could play like 2 seconds of it. Because
I got
people
my Pumas
gotta
on
know.
right there, my spray painted Pumas.
Oh, dude, shout out to
So
Casual,
good.
bro. This song is so good.
We
It really was,
we
man.
changed this. We put like
Oh no, here we go. What other song do I need to play this to?
I can't remember.
I
what
got
the
Try,
name
got
of it.
Try
It was-
bugging out for
I-
questionable.
I
and
think
what?
it was at that time. It was an unreleased Hyro song,
Okay.
or I forget one of them.
Dude,
It was Casual and maybe Tajay. They're
Tajay,
rapping
the
pretty sick in it.
Mighty Souls of Mischief.
And I forget what else. But yeah, we started it at that section, and
Okay.
because I was trying to do the same thing that we did the Skibidi Boop, like in the middle of the
Skibidi
part,
Boop. Yeah,
and just
yeah,
like
yeah,
throwing in just to make the. It's
I
like
mean,
a 3-song
dude,
part,
yeah, the
even though
3-song
you're
part, yeah.
putting in little snippets of each song.
For sure. But that's what I'm talking about too. It's like, you're doing a line here, like switchback heel, and then you do like this. It's like, are you ever going to do a inward heel tail slide again?
No
It's
slide.
like that. Oh, sorry, no slide.
You know what? I think I actually did that one, but not
Okay.
any of this other shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was
The tray flip
ahead
no
of the
slide
game
I
right there.
did, but not. I didn't do tray flip no slide on that ledge again. But
Mm-hmm.
like I had done tray flip no slides elsewhere.
Elsewhere, right. And I'm talking about more of like the techer tricks, not just like, oh, back 780 in this and like nollie flip down the stairs. You're going to do that again. But, oh, here comes my favorite line. Oh, by the way, Mike Carroll touched the fence right here. If you didn't
You
know.
know the nollie flip was first try.
That's sick too, dude. At that time.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was just like, holy shit, that
Did
just
it.
did it.
I love the fact that you guys went there just to check it out and you filmed this on Jacob Rosenberg's board, as we were talking about before. It's so crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And look at this. That is the most beautiful, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta stop fanning out, dude. I'm sorry, bro. But this shit is like,
Well, thank you, Christopher.
it's so good.
Yeah, board started getting skinny right
Yep.
there.
Slightly, yeah.
Switch no slide. Like, where's the thing isn't even waxed up, dude. Did
No,
you use a
no,
Burger King cup to wax that thing up or what?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, there's no wax back then.
Nah. That's why it's
but-
like dragging a little bit.
And you know what's funny? I learned no slide or nollie no slides on this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
On this?
Because I
Jesus.
because it was low.
Okay. Oh yeah, I could see that. That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like steep and still a commit.
But yeah, you know how you can cheat and just do it
Totally.
on top
Yeah.
and just run out
There
of
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
That's a different day, obviously. The nollie no slide.
It looked
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not bringing 2 shirts to a session back
No.
then.
like- At
No.
that time, no.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I was the first to skate that spot.
Okay.
That
Before people started flying down those.
you know, I don't think anyone flew down it yet. Yeah,
Right.
but I don't know why we went there because I don't think it was really a spot yet.
Really?
Is that DC? This is DC, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went there after there was like a contest circuit. Where the cardio.
Oh, was it Street
540
League?
Yeah, Street League.
Street
and
League,
PSL.
No helmet 540?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was that and I don't know some other contests. I think Eric won both of them.
Oh, I could imagine.
He was killing it, and after that we drove down to DC because Sheffy was from DC area.
And this is
he
sorry,
was showing us around.
but this is what I'm talking about, though, Mike. Is like we just watched Questionable. It was 92, 93. Now you're back lipping gold rails in DC. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
I was trying to keep up with Duffy, dude.
I know, but dude, like.
I think I lucked out because it was like Black Rock, you know, that ground, like it's kind of slick, like you can slam on it or slide, and just getting to skate Pulaski all day long, and just if you are feeling good, like that was at the end of the day, obviously, nighttime. And
Yeah, those
so
are
it was just
ideal
like
ground there.
really, but like I knew how to backlip at
Right.
that point, and I was
We looked like
trying
you were booking, so you could just
well
clear
because I
that
wanted
thing.
to make sure I
yeah.
cleared it because I was scared as shit. But I like the only reason why the line, because I wanted to get my mind out of like pushing towards
Oh, interesting.
You know.
Sometimes that happens. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Schneider's in the
Think
chat.
about
He said, "Ask Mike if he thinks his two-trick DWP line is better. Better than what though, Schneider?
Library.
that.
Better than the library, dude? No way.
That's subjective. Well, I mean, not to Mike. To Mike,
I appreciate that
It
one.
is, yeah.
But it wasn't 15 seconds, just the right amount of time to fit into an Instagram clip.
you're right.
I think that's why.
Too good.
I think I appreciate both of them.
Let's see, which was that in Modus? The
Yeah.
two-trick line, or was that in?
Modus.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah, here it is.
Was there with who was there that night? Someone was there that night.
You talking about this line, Schneider? Dude, that's a good. My God.
No push too, huh?
No, he pushed.
Okay.
You could do no push lines there. Well, it's kind of far.
Yeah.
It was just one of those nervous pushes.
Dude, and then
Trying to get Atlanta.
I mean, bro,
BS,
we're
TS.
tripping. We should just watch this whole part. It's only 3 minutes. I can whistle the song if you want.
My nose can.
Like, it's hanging off like a piece of bone marrow.
Dude, something was going on with my leg back then.
What you mean?
It's like if I jump down some stuff, I would like going jumping down that.
Mhm.
Like my leg would go dull pain or something like that.
Really?
My back. It was my back foot. It was like my shin area, tibia.
Do you think it was like a nerve thing?
I don't know
Like
if it was nerve or like a stress fracture or something like
okay.
that, or shin splints, but like it just felt so crazy. I just wanted to punch it, you know, like one of those kind of pains.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Punch it away.
yeah. But then it sucked so bad to push.
Now, this is all filming with Ty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was fun.
Ty, I got to tell you, man, like, you know, he did amazing work.
Dude, I mean,
He's
he
motivating as hell, bro.
brought a whole
Motivation.
next level of stuff.
Yeah.
With, like, that's why doing this part is all the lights and generators
Yeah.
and just getting to skate spots that you would not normally be able to skate.
Also, I do think that, like, I hate lights and generators, but it does change the spot look. It changed the look of the spot, I should say. You know, you could have like the DWP benches could look exactly the same all the time, but then you know, the way that you light it up, it could look like a different spot. You know,
Yeah.
like this handrail right here that Rick's skating.
I think it looks sick.
I think it looks sick too.
You know, it gives it a little character, some little dramatic
Yeah.
look to it, probably.
Totally.
And then I would imagine this video.
Because you don't get to see all the stale fucking background of the rest of the spot.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, SJ. Coliseum.
Now, Ty brought a beautiful energy to what we were doing at the time, that's for sure. Because I know when we went on that first Europe trip, he was tripping on us.
Why? Because you weren't
That
skating?
was, I think,
because
right
we were-
after the Modus premiere.
Modus, yeah.
Oh, this line with Scott?
No.
Oh,
Going-
sorry.
Going to
Your
Europe
guys'
for the
trip.
first time.
Oh.
Because we were like almost being like tourists because we'd never been to like Italy or, you know, and we want to go check out the Coliseum. And Ty's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? We got to go skate. Like, what are we doing?
That's the energy he brought, though.
No,
man.
it was immaculate. I loved it.
And that's like, you know, like I was saying, I didn't like the Ternowski pressure and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I felt like I learned from it, and he brought a level of like energy that you wanted to work
Totally.
a little bit in a way.
Like it had an impact on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like
for
you were
sure.
thriving through these moments. Like you were,
Yeah.
it's, being that you already went through the Ternowski situation, it kind of sets you up for this, right?
Yeah.
Mentally, in that sense.
Yeah, and we were both. I mean, I was wanting to do this. I called him
Oh,
to,
really? Okay.
to do this part.
Dude,
Sick.
what a great video to be in, though. Modus. Whew.
Yeah.
God
That's
damn.
dope.
All the
It was
video, all
rad
the
to travel with all those dudes too,
Right.
like Shanny and Brad and Brian.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's such
Chris
a good
Lambert.
part. Chris Lambert, dude. Shout out to
Big shout
Prime
out.
Skate. Back lip at the
That was a big. That was a big deal right there, dude.
LACC.
It's LACC, yeah.
Yeah, for me it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like I when we first started filming for Modus, we went to Wilshire. It was me, Ty, Ave, and Dill, and they were. One of them was trying to film something, if not both. And I skated the rail with them, and I did back lip on it first try, second try, maybe third try. I'm not sure.
Crazy.
And so I was just like, okay, that's cool. And so like the whole time, and I don't even think I'd film a trick for that video yet. And so the whole time I was just like, I'm gonna do it down Wilshire 15. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And so at the end of the video, towards the end of the video, I tried to go there and go do it. I couldn't even get myself to do the 10.
Really?
No way.
Yeah. And then Eric was there, and so he's like, well, let's just go to LACC. And so
That was that
just
back
trying
lip.
to go, and he's like board sliding it, trying to get me stoked. And I don't think I board slid it that day. And board slides were hard for me back then. Like I stopped doing them, because you're doing no slides. And
Yeah.
then you just forgot about board slides. 'cause
Yeah.
that was just like some.
It's not worthy. It's not worthy.
Yeah, forbidden 14 shit. And then so I think I went back, got myself the board slide, and then was trying to go back lip it. Drank the Red Bull before that. I mean Monster. Sorry. There was no such thing at that time.
No.
And then I never tried it, but I pushed up to it a few different times for a while,
Okay.
and then I was sore the next day.
Just from pushing up to it.
Yeah.
Because your
Yeah,
body was
right.
probably so tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sore. I
Wow.
was sore from not skating.
That is crazy.
So when I went back this time, I had my St. John's wort, got calm, natural remedies,
Okay.
and
He was ready.
then next thing I know, I was like, holy shit, I just tried it. And I was at the bottom, I was like, holy shit, that was crazy. Like kind of a blackout.
And you're like, okay. And so which...
I was like, I made it down there. So
What?
yeah, I was stoked.
So you did it.
was
You did it fairly fast. Then?
within 5 tries.
Amazing.
Maybe 4.
Took a natural beta blocker and fucking went for it, huh? God damn.
GNC before.
Kept me numb. I was ready.
I love shit like that, though.
Didn't even think about it.
The blackout moments are interesting, dude. Because I mean, we had Huberman on the show too. He explained it too, but I'll never know. Like the real technical. I should go back and watch that. I guess.
I mean,
Blacking
it's
out.
yeah.
Oh,
It's,
you want-
it's hard to describe.
Yeah.
I got a blackout moment in virtual.
Oh. Okay.
So while trying to film for that, the frontside flip up the ledge and then switch frontside flip off.
Yep.
And then what I'd go do, maybe a nose slide or something.
Okay. Yep.
And then, but while filming that, because I was doing like a little ollie scrape down the 3 stairs before the frontside flip up.
Okay.
And then
Oh, based on your speed, yes.
yeah, and so then next thing you know, I go down the 3 stairs, and then I'm at the ledge to frontside flip up, and I'm fakie. And I'm like, how the fuck did I just get fakie? I frontside flipped down the little 3, and
You didn't even know.
no, I did not know. And I had never frontside flipped down
Wow.
a 3.
That's funny.
I
Dude.
never frontside flipped down any stairs
That's funny.
at that point. Yeah.
I bet if Jacob Rosenberg was filming, he has all the tapes and everything.
I think we tried to look for it.
Really?
I think.
So you frontside flip down the little 3,
Mhm.
and then you're all of a sudden at the block. Like, wait, what am I
I was
doing?
fakey. Like, what? Like, this isn't working.
Yeah, this is not what I was doing.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, dude.
Nice big one.
There you go, man. Crack a blasta. That's $10, man. Snyder keeps talking about the DWP land. Snyder, which one? We just watched one.
I only got one, I think.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Nose grind to nollie flip.
Yeah, no.
Nollie
Oh,
flip
wait.
50, 180.
Yeah, nollie flip 5-0. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the nose grind, and
Schneider.
you said push in between.
Yeah, what did you go get a sandwich or something when we were watching it? God damn. He went to go make a ham and cheese sandwich.
What up,
Real
Aaron
quick.
Schneider?
Real quick.
He'll. It's hard to type in the chat and like. Well,
Greg Hunt filmed the backlit.
Oh, down the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who?
Shout out to Greg Hunt. Dude.
Ty was, I forget where Ty was that day.
Huh.
Yeah.
He was multitasking. I'm sure he was filming
No,
somewhere.
maybe he was editing. Yeah, he was editing.
Because it was the end of the video.
Yeah, it was the
That
end of
makes
the video.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, he was down in San Diego editing.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. We could sit here all day. I mean, I love having you on, man. I hope we didn't gas you up too much, man. You know,
I needed
love
it. I needed it.
I did. You did. Listen, sometimes we need a little gas up. You know what I'm saying? No, but I think you know, let's
Wait, we got a little trivia?
yeah, I want to test your trivia knowledge. Before we go, we're gonna do a channel member stream after this, hang out with the chat for a little bit. We don't want to keep Mike too long. He's got kids, or is this your night off,
Bluff
man? Are we going
City.
raving after this?
Yeah,
What's
we're
going on?
going
Yeah, we're gonna
after.
okay. He's got
Gotta
his
take it to the
the
morning.
daddy duties, you know. He's got the
Yeah.
okay. We're
long as
flying
I'm
to
home by
Ibiza
7.
after this, man. No, we do have. Bring up the Skate Trivia site first of all. I want to show Mike
the
this
Wordle.
site. It's kind of like Wordle. Shout out to the guys that do it, Gordon Eckler and Jack Spanbauer. It's a fun little thing, man.
Spanbauer?
Spanbauer. Yeah.
Jack Spanbauer?
They do a question a day. Let me move my stream deck here. They do a question a day, and we're going to play, okay? It's multiple choice. Oh, shit.
Oh,
let me
goodness.
turn this off before we get, okay.
You can't see my
Yeah,
passcodes.
Yeah, what's the password? Log in. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Okay. Skate trivia.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It's not working.
Is this Strubing's trivia?
No, this is just this other dude. Okay. Oh, Chris Branagh, Rodney. Okay. As seen in a 1989 video, when asked if he liked Ron Chapman and Jeremy Klein, who responded by saying, no, they're geeks? Chris Branagh, Rodney Mullen, Randy Colvin, or Steve Rocco? Do you want a hint, or do you know it?
Can I just guess it?
You can.
I think I know.
You think you know? We could do a hint, too, if you want. A little hint.
I think I want to know, but I have a feeling I remember someone else.
Do we remember what video was
Can I
this in?
say any of this? Or
You can say,
not
do
allowed?
whatever you want.
I can say what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't ruin it.
No.
I really think it's Randy Colvin.
Okay.
But then for some reason, I feel like I remember footage of Rocco. saying something.
That's what I think, too.
Really? Okay, let's do the hint. This person's board was not famously focused by Jeremy Klein.
That's Rodney.
Okay. So you think it's Steve Rocco?
For some
Should
reason,
we,
I'm
should we
thinking
lock that
too.
in?
But why? It might be Randy Colvin. Fuck. Why am I having that problem?
I mean, Randy probably said that.
I wouldn't doubt that for sure. But I
Yeah.
could see Steve saying that as well.
Yeah, I feel like see the footage in my
I think Steve.
like it's fisheye footage.
Yeah.
I think.
What are we gonna go with?
We locking it in? Rocco?
No,
What are we doing?
it's just Mike. Mike,
Oh,
what do
me?
you? Yeah.
Do I?
If you think it's
Well,
Randy,
this is what we could do. We'll do the cards
Do I
ones
win
next.
anything
But
for this shit?
yeah,
well,
you're gonna
we-
win something.
Yeah.
So federal.
It's Rocco.
you gonna lock in Rocco? Okay. Nope.
Fuck. Then it is Randy. Then it is
God,
Randy.
it is.
Chris Branagh. Wait, Chris Branagh. Wait. Rubber Sheep.
already-
Did he say
Huh?
anything? Didn't Rubber Sheep? Did he say anything like that?
I don't remember.
God damn it, dude.
Can we say Randy?
You
Yeah,
want to do Randy Colvin?
That's
Okay.
what we do next. Is who we think.
Nope.
it's Chris Branagh.
Yeah. Well, that's the only.
Oh God.
There you go, Bulls. I heard Chris Brown passed away recently.
What?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I'm
very
so
sad.
sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace.
My name is Chris Brown. I'm 2 years old.
Do you like Ron and Jeremy?
Now they're geeks.
Oh,
I remember that.
I remember that now. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
I'm sorry I didn't pick you, Chris.
Well, he's the one that said it. Okay, next. Skate spot trivia. Okay. In girls' 1996 classic Mouse, both frontside and backside 50/50s were done on Clipper. Eric Costin did it backside. Who did it frontside?
Sean Sheffy.
Sean Sheffy? We're locking that in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Boom. How did you know that?
I just know it.
That's just right. And then they show you the clip after.
Yeah. Costin, Sheffy. Damn.
Wow.
Okay. I love that, dude. Wow.
So sick. Only one a day.
Only one a day. But we have there. Okay, we're going to play a little game chat with Mike Carroll.
Oh, we have the cards.
We got the cards. This is skate trivia. It's by same people. We're going to give you the chance to win.
Oh,
Tell them what they're going to win. Well,
they're going to win a big-ass boombox.
you got a big package
Brought
here.
to you by Skull Candy.
You might win the barrel,
And since Carol loves music, how ideal
I'm
is
gonna bump
this?
this at
right?
At the
Girl
The girl
there
part?
you go. We
Yeah.
brought that up this morning.
We did.
Yeah,
dude.
Or you did. You did or we did?
collectively we did.
I'm not really mad at
Somebody
this.
did.
I like the black and orange.
Yeah, dude. This
Safety
is their barrel.
Barrel.
And how many do you think you need? What should we do? Should we do 3 out of 5? Should we do 5 out of 10? Should we do 2 out of 4? Should we do 1 out of 2?
Just get 3 right. Sounds good.
3? 3 right to win? 3 out of 5?
Let's see how long you go.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, we're trying to figure out
How
how
are you
to
gonna
win
win
this
this?
beautiful barrel.
Best out of 10.
What
Best out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Got to get at least 6.
are we
bro.
battling?
You gotta get
each-
at least
or just
6.
me?
Just you.
Oh.
Well, Dubs, you could help him out if you want.
No.
I'll help you win.
No.
I'll help you
Oh,
win
yeah?
that.
You're gonna help me win?
Yeah.
All right.
We could help 6.
Well,
out
I
of-
mean, I don't want to be. Yeah, I got to pick the right answer. I got to feel confident.
Are you allowed?
Kula's almost right. 6 out of 9.
I love 69.
That's right.
There you go.
We'll do
Kula.
6 out of 9. We'll go with Kula.
There you go.
Kula always knows better than we do. It's so weird. He's tapped in. Okay. Here we go. And I'm just picking these randomly. I don't know what's
Love
going
for
on here.
Boost. He always mistook me for McCrank.
What happened?
And
Okay.
it would be hilarious if they had a question where the answer is Carol and he guessed
That would be
McCrank
awesome.
because I always confuse their parts. And that's
Oh,
Really?
what about? Okay, we're going to start right here. Here we go.
Oh man, this is butter. Oh, I forgot this is the
All
new intro.
right. Welcome to whatever this is called. I don't know what it's called.
Skate trivia.
But skate trivia. Mike Carroll's our guest today, and we're going to see what he knows. All right, enough of this. All right. What video's name and packaging design was based on the 1991 De La Soul album?
what video?
That's
No multiple choice on this. You got to just know.
Yes. What video's name and
Skate video?
packaging design? Yes, skate video. And packaging design was based on the 1991 De La Soul album.
1991.
1991.
That would be De La Soul is Dead.
Go on. Break it down. Break it down.
Do we have to do it within a time frame?
No, we could be here all night. We're going to Ibiza after this, remember?
What is dead? Something is dead.
Break it down.
Oh, we see. We're getting help from the chat too.
The chat is also okay. Do we need to turn the chat off, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, I think it is
See.
New Deal.
Oh. New Deal is dead? That sounds familiar.
Are you locking that in?
The deal is dead?
Oh man, boom.
All right. Not only is the chat helping, but Jerron's helping, and everybody's helping, dude. Everybody wants Mike Carroll to win
We want him to
the
not
barrel.
lose this.
They want him to win the barrel.
Dude, is this the way
Oh,
this
man,
usually
this is
works?
better.
No, we don't do this usually. But yes, this is oh, there it is right here. JC, good job, dude. The deal.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't remember it being called Duh.
The deal is dead. All right.
Wow.
I feel like I probably called it New Deal is Dead.
Okay.
At that time. Yeah.
Here we got another one. Here we go. We don't look at the chat, Mike. Don't be influenced by them.
Can't help it, dude.
Okay. What about this? Okay. What reptilian nickname is Mike Plum better known as?
Lizard King.
Damn. Got that right
Damn.
away, bro. Shout out to Lizard
Easy
King.
work.
Okay.
Not too many people know Mike Plum.
That's
Oh.
true.
Oh, shit. In the DC video, 2003, who gets in the way of the cameraman and asks, "Is that my fault right there?"
Was that big?
Wait, hold on. Where? Which one is it? What is it? In the footy type. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you'll get this, dude. Yeah.
He said big. That was one of his.
Oh, so that was I guessed right there.
I mean,
You guessed it.
Technically.
You
you
guessed it.
spoke out loud.
We're up to 2, right?
You got 2.
Oh, this
One
isn't
wrong.
The other
What?
nothing.
So wait, are you gonna tell us?
I can't put stuff out there like that, huh?
You can.
I can't think out loud.
Oh, you
it-
can't. Sorry.
You know what? He did jump the gun.
I jumped the gun.
He did.
The gun. My bad. It was Ryan Smith.
Okay.
Ryan Smith. But I have faith in you, dude. I think you'll get the 69.
so no thinking out loud.
Well, I'm sorry. I just jumped the gun. I didn't like that question. I thought it was a bad question, and I wanted to move.
You
on
like
to
keep
another.
saying it until you get it.
Yeah.
Like say whatever until you get it.
Okay. What about this one?
No, yeah.
I'm
haven't
helping
been
you,
out
Mike.
in a
I'm
while.
helping you. I'm helping you. You're gonna get it wrong anyway.
This is new.
Okay. What about? Here we go. On the cover of the Big Brother video, shit. What is Wee Man covered in?
Blue paint?
Damn.
I backed that one.
Okay.
I stamped that one.
There it is. Shit.
Got you, wee man.
Got you, Jason.
I see. I
Good
just shouldn't
stuff.
think about stuff. I should just.
Yeah, you're not even thinking. It's just coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just when I think about something, I just will get it wrong.
That's when it goes wrong.
Okay. What about this one? This is a little harder. You maybe got to think about this a little bit more. Who was the first American pro to ride for Flip skateboards? Oh. First American pro to
Wow.
ride for Flip skateboards.
I know this.
Don't be looking at that chat, dude. I see you, bro.
I know.
Trying to get
Trying to get some help.
some help, dude. Chat. We need to turn this chat off.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's 2.
Damn, he just blunt
first
slipped
one-
the boosted.
Dude, wonderful, horrible.
Boom. Boom.
PJ Ladd. Appleyard would have been another guest too, but he's Canadian.
He's
He's Canadian.
Canadian.
But what about Lance Mountain?
Oh.
That was much later, though.
true.
Much later.
This is true.
Yeah.
I don't think I.
That would have been late in the game for them to add a
I wouldn't have thought
American
about that
hero.
because that was later.
right.
This is really sorry, PJ Ladd.
I mean, this
How
dude.
good is PJ Ladd, dude?
Yeah.
Jeez
And
Louise.
still,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, he's no joke still.
Dude.
How old is PJ? Is he even touched 40 yet?
He's got to be like 18.
He might be.
He might be scratching
40.
close. If he's not, he's got to be close. If not,
But dude, this shit.
42.
boom.
42.
Yeah.
I can't even picture PJ Ladd. being
He's
that
the
old.
man, dude.
Yeah. Dude, it's been pretty sick to see him skate on Instagram, just
Yeah.
killing it.
Oh, okay. Here's another one. I think you're getting close to the 6 questions right.
Just come with me.
And shout out to Brooklyn Banks. They just reopened the Brooklyn.
I saw
Brooklyn
that,
Banks.
dude.
Yeah,
So this is
dude.
a good fitting question, man. At the 1993 Brooklyn Banks contest in NYC, what trick did Harold Hunter perform over the Jersey wall for a $100 prize?
What trick? Dude? Backside heel flip.
Boom. Wow, boom.
Okay.
See, he thought, but he didn't really think. It was right
I
there.
just-
You just let it ride.
I just had to because I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to picture it.
Oh, you're gonna know this, dude. This is an EMB question right here, bro. What EMB local and former Mad Circle skateboard pro was also known as Wingding?
I don't know. Mike Carroll.
Damn.
Dude.
Okay.
Us, bro.
Legend.
That was a gimme.
That dude is
I
seriously.
appreciate
That was a
you
gimme.
lifting me up.
That was a gimme. Chat, how many of has he gotten right so far? It's got to be close to 6,
like
right?
four.
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to get to that magic number of 69.
How's that dude doing?
Wing ding.
He was so funny, man.
Yeah. He was rad.
Oh, here you want a multiple choice?
Last time I'd see him, he had like one of those little Bluetooth earpieces
Oh, yeah.
that just like kind of goes a little bit, you know, like the little stick.
He's just ready.
Just
ready
walking
for
around with it
Ready for that phone call.
all day.
He's a telemarketer.
You know, he is from Alabama.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Or at least before Embarcadero.
Right.
He's from Alabama.
In the early 90s, Airwalk Shoes released a series called NTS, which stood for what? Nothing too stupid, nice to skate, note to self, or not the same?
Not the same.
Dude, Dubs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not the same.
I didn't mean.
I was.
Not the same.
Did you know that for sure?
I didn't know for sure. It was the most likely one that made sense.
That's what made sense to me too.
Yeah. I always heard not
I
the
wouldn't
same.
have known for sure though.
The other
I
ones
would've-
didn't sound right for
There
some
was
reason.
one that kind of sounded. What was one of them? I think it was the second one. Forget it.
I already put it
Yeah.
away. Shit.
I already put it away.
But here's the NTS.
That's true. At that time, there
That's
was no
the-
shoe that was the same as that shoe.
Is that the Javante?
Yeah,
Javante,
that
the
yellow
yellow-
one.
yellow
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
That shit was-
Only Javante can make that shit look that way. I think we've talked about that
Yeah.
before.
Bro, I think I had a pair of the yellow ones. I did.
Yeah.
And it didn't how they work
I
for
don't know. I'm
you.
embarrassed now. You know?
Those are.
I'm embarrassed
even,
now.
Even just the shoe period was crazy.
Too good.
Mike, we're one question away from you winning it all. The barrel. Audience is on the seat of their pants. Their pants are on the seat of their. Yeah, they're on the seat.
On the edge
They're
of
on the
their
edge
seat.
of the seat. There
I
you
can't
go.
kickflip the fingerboard.
Go ahead.
No, I can't.
Oh, you
Someone
can?
says
Oh, it's an egg
kickflip.
board, by the way.
I can't
Is
do
it?
this shit.
Yeah.
Never been good at
I
this shit.
can't see the graphic. I can't follow this
Dude,
far
we need
away.
we're gonna go to Lens Crafters after this.
Yeah,
Get a
yeah.
nice.
I need to go.
Eric Costin.
I know.
Lens
Trust me, I
Crafters,
tried,
we
to, I
need
tried to
some-
hit him up.
Let's hook it up, dude.
He won't do it.
You won't do it.
I tried, man. I tried. He told me to hit him up, man. I did.
Oh man, this shit is buttery.
Shout out to Michael Williams, dude. Thanks for the $2. We'll get to some. Thank you guys for all the donations. We'll get to that in a minute here.
Yeah, Michael Williams.
Let me get you a good one, dude. Oh, you're gonna know this one. This is another gimme. But I don't know. Should I give you this? Should I give you? Should I
Give him a
test you on
hard
your
one.
own? Should I test you on your own shit?
Oh man, that's when I fucking.
You. Oh, this
Oh,
one
yeah.
is
This
so
is what he's
easy,
gonna-
dude.
He's got it.
Well, you're choosing them, right?
Yeah, I'm
Thank
choosing
you.
it.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good one though, but it kind of ties everything that we talked about today up in in a question. I'm just gonna do it. Give him a hard one. Okay. Okay. Who fell in the water fully flared?
Come on.
Ben.
Benjamin Colin.
Dude,
That's
you
right.
know he hates that clip.
Dude, it is
Like,
such a good
I don't know
clip.
if he can even laugh about it.
Really?
Bro,
Love
what?
It. I love it. I
It's
think he
such a
can,
good
but
clip.
yeah,
It
he
is
hates
such a good clip, dude. He went to try to save Rick's board,
I
Yeah.
know.
and he fucking
And he went
got
in the water.
Dude, that's some shit I would do. Like, yeah, I'd just fall in the water.
We gotta watch
Or
it.
throw your board in the water.
We gotta watch it.
I've fallen in the water. Yeah.
Shout out to Ben Colin. Where is it, JC? It's a Rick's part. Rick Howard. It's such a good intro because the
Yeah.
camera gets waterlogged and everything. Dude.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Did that ruin his camera? Right? I would imagine.
It
I've
had
been
to.
scared to ask him because he was so upset about it.
Oh gosh.
I
This
think
is
you guys
all-
gave him a job right after this.
Rick
Oh.
had to pay him.
Not only did he slammed his camera down.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben.
Yeah, I'm
Coleman.
sure he didn't know how to feel right there. Fucking the
Yeah.
camera's ruined.
He's like, well, I'm not getting the sequence today. Shit. All right. Here we go. Here's a not last one. If Mike gets this right, he will win he'll win it all. He'll take home the fun.
Take her home. Take her home.
In the Powell Peralta video, Public Domain, who said, gliding and turning, I think, are the heart and soul of skateboarding? Was it?
Daniel Gesner.
Damn, dude, I didn't even get to the fucking
Get
multiple
'em.
choice, bro. Wow,
Get 'em.
congratulations.
The shit you like remember.
Dude.
So
Like
crazy.
from skate videos.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your
Hell yeah,
Skull
dude.
Candy
Congrats,
Barrel.
dude.
Take that to the Girl Warehouse. Play some cool tunes on it. What I want you to do is make a Mike Carroll playlist of every video part you've had,
That would be
and
actually
then play it
dope.
on there
Yeah.
for the little kids there at Girl. You know what I'm saying?
Give him some good music history.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Skippy boop bop your head.
I was trying to take that home right now.
I want to do a thank you before we get out of here. Let's go back to this, Jason.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, Power Pro. Oh, we didn't.
Yeah,
Let's
that's the
watch
clip.
it. Let's watch it. Go ahead.
You need the audio.
I know.
Please.
JC tries to control it. I try to control it.
Gliding and turning, I think,
Yes.
are the heart and soul of skateboarding. You could take almost everything else.
There we go. I don't know how much we
This
could
was a
play
skit.
with
This
it.
was a skit
Yeah.
that Powell did. I mean,
That was
did.
no skit.
It wasn't a skit. It was real.
That's real.
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
I
mean,
I looked at that as a skit.
But was it real though, Raj?
I think it's real as hell.
No, I mean he is real for sure. But like,
That-
were they being sarcastic with it, or were they really trying to be like, "This is the heart and soul"?
I took it as a skit.
I
didn't think it was
I
serious.
thought it was real, and I was just like, "Wow, that's a crazy one."
Right.
Listen, I thought everybody.
I was a little disappointed.
I thought everybody.
You're like, this is skateboarding right here.
That's why I thought everybody died at the end of the. At the end of the blind video days.
But then, but now I think it would be funny as fuck to put something like that in
Yes,
a video,
for sure.
You know, but I don't know. And then
If
some
that was
other-
real, I mean, big ups. I mean, I just don't. I thought it was a skit.
No, but that dude is real. You know that.
Yo, I know the
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
is
yeah,
real.
Yeah.
But did he skate like that and do the whole thing?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that was real.
Let's go back to the thing, JC. Thank you, bro. I want to just give a shout out to our. We are streaming live on Twitch and on Kick and on YouTube. And I want to just really quickly. Sorry, I was really doing other stuff today, so I had a hard time. But thank you for the Canadian $5. Questionable forever, says EZG. Clay with the 1999. The amount of girl tech decks I had confiscated in middle school was insane. Love you boys.
Right
Thank you for
on.
Clay. Going to be a 6 show, says Artie the One Man Party. Thanks for the 199,
Artie.
dude. God bless
Oh, man,
y'all.
buttery.
Says Arthur Victor Ryan with the 999. Appreciate you, dude. Brian Kulo gifting memberships over here. 5 gifted memberships.
That's love, Cooler.
Support your core brands. It's up to the skaters. Our kids will be skating megacourt boards in the future if we don't pull our heads out of, says Clay with the 999. We don't know what the future holds, Clay. We can only hope for the best. Richard Wade with the $10. I'm such a huge fan, Mike. I'm 41 now. I'm 8 months back after my ACL and MCL injury 7 years ago. Thanks to the 9 Club for keeping me motivated. So much love and appreciation for all you guys do. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Richard.
Any Dan Sturt stories from Carroll, says Jim Capel.
I do
99.
not. Never had the opportunity to film with him.
Really?
Shoot with him.
I do.
Did you?
Yeah. When we first started Plan B, I think it was, we were at the PAL contest, and he came up to me and said, "I want to take photos of you before you're done skating in a year," or something like that.
Yeah,
Or,
right.
Yeah, or before you're washed up in a year, something like that.
Amazing.
Wow.
No, it was at the Encinitas contest.
In SD.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
that one.
Or Encinitas,
yeah, the one that when you took the
Oh, oh my God, you remember that?
yeah.
Okay.
Is this good for prime time?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's fine. It was
Okay.
great. I don't care. I think we were at is it Denny's? What is it?
Yeah, you were at we were at a hotel.
And it was next to the hotel, and it was like a
the
place to
Den-
eat. I'm not sure if it was Denny's, but it was
a
someplace.
Denny's. It was a Denny's.
And I didn't have no money, so I took the little donation for the kids. I took that.
Dubs.
I took that.
I
And-
was walking across the
Carol-
street from
Carol
Wendy's,
tripped on me.
But I was on my shoe. And I was not.
You don't even
having
know
a
what you
good-
just saw.
And I was not having a good trip, and I was like, I'm walking up while you're just running out like that. Like cops are gonna be coming. Holy shit!
They're not gonna call the cops for that, but I did do that.
Damn.
I did do that, but I mean, look, dude, times are tough.
Yeah. But anyway, the Encinitas contest was the next day.
You remember that? I barely remembered that. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You never listen. At least you're sorry for it.
I'm sorry.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. You got to do what you got to do, right?
I totally,
Dub's like,
I totally
"Man,
forgot
I'll-
about that. Holy shit!
I'll take this, thank you.
But that's amazing that he said that.
Yeah. I was just like, that's wow. Okay, you just said that.
I want to take some photos of you before you're washed up
Or-
a year from now.
I
Wow!
think he said before you're done skating. I don't know if he said
Okay.
washed up.
But you took it that way.
Oh yeah, I mean I knew it that way. But before you're not, it's something like you're not skating anymore. It's just like because I think skaters were getting retired at that
Yeah,
time.
pretty fairly fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Real ass shit right there.
Yeah.
Pier 7 with the $4.99. Oh, this is nice. Can you guys ask Mike about the first sessions at the pier and how it was different than the EMB days? I'm sure it was hella different.
Yeah, it was. It was always windy there.
At the pier.
Yeah, at the pier, and it was just I don't know, just maybe having to carve at the ledges and all that, and I wasn't a good manual skater. I never
At that time.
like could have a consistent good time there, but everyone else loved it.
Okay.
You know, I was
It's a good spot.
yeah no
It's a
for
good
sure.
spot.
I definitely had a lot of fun there for sure, and you had nowhere else to skate but there because the cops were posted up at Embarcadero. There would just be the cop car
Right.
parked at the top of the Little Three.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. Real quick before we bounce out of here and do a little channel member stream real quick, we're going to kick it with the channel members for a little bit. Maybe if they have questions for Mike or we can get a little deeper, but it'll be a quick channel member stream. We're tired and we got to go to a rave after this.
You got to save some
So,
energy.
yeah, but I do want to remind people, and we're going to be telling this for a while now, we are doing the 9 Club Classic at the courthouse, Westlake Courthouse, August 2nd. You're invited, Mike. We're going to do a little outledge, skating the outledge. If you wanted to get a nice crooked grind on there, front crook or something, you know, the big long outledge. Maybe kickflip back tail. Whatever you want to do on there, you can do it at our 9 Club Classic. And we're going to have a little stage stuff, so get your pop ready. We'll be popping up on that stage and doing switch flip manis and everything. And also, we're going to have a session on the ledges. We're going to have, it's just going to be really fun. It's just, we're getting everybody together. So if you skate, come on through, come kick it with us.
Sick.
And yeah.
Be a
it's
fun
gonna be
day.
good time,
Definitely.
dude.
And
So-
hopefully a lot of shit goes down.
Yeah, dude. More information coming soon. So 9 Club Classic.
Oh man, this shit is buttery.
That's right. It's going to be the butteriest shit around.
You already know.
9 Club Classic coming soon, August 2nd. Mark it down on your calendars. Come out here and come kick it with us. Come hang out, dude.
If you're around, please do.
Yeah.
Mike Carroll, man, this has been an
Rich
honor.
Roberts.
It's been a privilege. I did fan out a little bit. Always do. I
needed
can't help
it.
it.
It's hard not to.
I know. I can't help it. Childhood heroes.
Ron, thanks for calling me.
You're welcome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to put this together. Man.
Yeah,
We've been
dude.
talking about it for a while, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just been hard, you know, being a new dad. And all.
Yes.
Just like
Got to carve out the right amount of time, man. This shit is
doing
buttery.
something like this when you should be home with your kid. Or,
True.
Or feel like you should be, and yet know when you should be.
Look at here. This is us. This is Dubs.
Hey.
Feed the children. That's the thing.
There you go.
Damn.
That's why I took us out to dinner after I.
You
I took
treated
that.
Carol to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the first person that saw me with the thing, so it was, yeah.
Was
Good
what?
time with the basket of money.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else saw you.
No, I think you were the only one.
What'd you do with it?
I spent it. Food, I'm sure.
No, you probably took it into one of the rooms and showed everyone afterwards. No.
I might have. I don't see how I wouldn't. I wouldn't just hide that.
Yeah.
And I don't think there was a little bit. I probably got like $15 out of there.
Damn.
That's a lot.
All change?
Change, and there was a
Okay.
couple of little
Couple
dollars.
bucks in there?
Yeah.
Poor kids, man. Poor kids.
I
Didn't
took
get
away
it,
from it.
didn't
But
get any.
it was a poor kid.
Oh, was it just one? I
Me.
don't know, man.
Poor
Dubs was
kid.
poor too, so
Poor
it
kid.
did go to okay. It did go to good use.
There you go.
It did go to good
There
use.
you go.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. Of course, next Thursday,
Tyrone
same.
He's
Dude,
in the
shout
chat.
out
Is
Tyrone
he in there?
Olsen, bro. Where is he? Is he
He's
in
up there. Trying to have to hustle.
Yeah.
You already know
The-
Tyrone, bro.
The?
Yeah,
That is.
Yeah.
You guys confirmed it?
He said
Yes.
Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
No, he's been in the chat. He's been on the show. He's
Oh,
been on the
sick.
chat. Man, shout out to Tyrone.
Big
dude.
shout
He is-
out.
He is the man. dude.
Tyrone.
And he bought my board. I don't know if he bought it. He traded for it or something the other day. He was riding my board.
Dope.
Big shout out, dude. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Appreciate that. If you are a channel member, silver, gold, or platinum, stick around. You'll just be diverted right to the channel member stream, and then we're just going to kick it for a little bit. Maybe kick it with you guys. If not, if it doesn't work, which I think it will, there's a link in the video description below. So, love y'all. Mike, thanks again for coming on the show.
Yes.
Door's always open. Come hang out with us more often,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I would love to have you here
Fun
more than
time.
Kelly. It's been great.
Let's get rid of that dude. I'll get in here. Make it a consistent.
He's gonna soundbite.
Let's get rid of that, dude.
Love y'all. We'll see you soon. And JC and Raj in the back, you guys, man, God bless you guys. And go ahead. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Great show, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Raj.
And also shout out to Charlie, dude, for all the photoshops
Big
and all the hard
time.
work that he does. Appreciate you, Charlie. All right, everybody. Peace and love.
Right on.
Stick around.
Later,
Stick
everyone.
around. Stick around.